Welcome back, everyone, to the Akihabara Arcade. We are rocking Winter Showdown 8 here, and we have some Guilty Gear Strive pools action for you. I'm Ryudo.
And I'm 45. What's good, everyone? And there was some, and I had to emergency commentate the last pool, and it was awesome, but it was so much fun. Just, oh, that player's pretty good, and then they get slaughtered the next round. I was like, oh, okay. And then someone else came in, they're pretty good, and then they got killed. I was like, bro. It was fun. It was super fun. I got to see a really nice Zato, so it's a treat. You don't get enough.
Right.
I watched like Marlin Pie. And, like, that's it.
I was gonna say, it's not like it was like the whole wrestling promo thing where you have to like sell over your new wrestlers by beating certain weaker wrestlers. You're like, oh wow, you slaughtered this guy, so this might be the new face of the scene. Oh, that guy beat that guy though, so now you've sold their power above their power, and you just keep stacking up and we're not even in top whatever. It was just pools, like you said.
And we're still in pools.
Yeah, we have not stopped the pools yet. We are still swimming out here in ice cold weather.
And we have ChrisG coming up first game, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. If things don't change, if morale improves, ChrisG should be on our first match here. Bringing in the Axel. the stream runner mildly pleased at hearing that this will start in a second. For the fifth time. But, you know, I want to give shout-outs to Akihabara Arcade, as always. And our stream runner, Tanner, here is doing an absolutely wonderful job running down this stream setup here. And ultimately, I want to thank all of you for joining us for some good-ass Guilty Gear, as always. I love this damn game. I'm having so much fun with it.
This game, like, I don't know, it brings to me everything I ever wanted. Some of the neutral of Third Strike, some of the rushdown of Guilty, and the movement. Sometimes it sings of an anime fighter. Sometimes it feels like Smash, and to me, that's everything. Like to me, it's like I got it all.
Right. And as a not necessarily a skilled Smash player, but still a Smash liker, I see a lot of that too. Kind of just like how people establish their Okazeme in certain ways and how they kind of like react to certain things and whatnot. And you can see like I feel like a little bit more of the Smash players that I see. I've seen a few of them, like Knight. I think is a good example.
Knight's a perfect example.
Yeah. Okay, so we're actually switching to the first match for you. Is Marquito, jeez, I don't know why it's so hard for me to say.
And Marquito versus...
Yeah, it's like, I know Base Ruthless. Why do you change his name? It's really good. Who should bring in the Kai, I imagine, who's still around. I'm not familiar with the other player by chance, so...
No, neither am I, so it should be fun.
Yeah, it's like... It's kind of the beauty of kind of going back to a regional, right? It's just I know a lot of people are coming in from different states and whatnot, so I might not recognize them because they're not local, or might have missed them out like a week they were out here and they said, yeah, I'll come back at some point, but life happens, we're busy, everything like that. But we're seeing a lot of new faces out here. I'm playing a lot of different people during casuals and whatnot, and just getting a feel for like, what have people learned in the past like so many months to really bring their game to ahead in like a very big tournament. Say no locals, no online tournament. There's something to actually like, travel for and say, I did lose some time today. Maybe I lost a little bit of money today. Yeah.
And one of the coolest things I was talking about with my friends recently is people are good at games now. So like this isn't the FGC era where we're like slowly evolving. Right. This is like new people come off the block. They're like, I watched this game. I picked it up the other day and they got tech. And you're like, okay.
Right.
Like, it's fast. So you get cool new players on the rise showing us new things you've never seen before. And it's awesome. Especially with a game like Guilty that's so open with the combo interpretation. Like once you get started, you can go anywhere.
Right. And it's one thing I've always held true to as a personal mantra, that always play everyone. Because certain people perceive the problem, quote unquote, that's in front of them, which is the opponent, in so many different ways and have so many different solutions to it, that certain interactions, combos, setups might happen that you just didn't even consider or think about. And at that point, you're like, that proves as inspiration to up your own game in a different way that you just absolutely didn't expect to see ever, because it would never be done by any well-crafted player in the current meta, because it's like, why would I ever do that? And then when this person does that, you're like, oh, that's the very niche situation that works in. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, exactly. And it's fun to see that adaptation, and it's fast now. It happens so often, too.
Right. Oh, okay. So it looks like Base Ruthless might have switched over to Happy Chaos, which would make sense if so. I don't think he's playing the Anji, but we'll see when we get on screen here if they are on the right side and correct everything.
All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Happy Chaos. We believe you.
We believe you and love you, stream organizer. Please point that gun somewhere else. But that's one thing that Base Ruthless is not going to do. Marquito is getting overheaded, actually. Was throwing out very strong, got the range away here. Now it's up to Megabits to make it back in. Now that the burst has been burnt, this is an opportunity for Megabits to get back in and take the rest of the round.
Holding out here in the corner, waiting for that gun to finish, but here's another one. Are we going to convert? Reload? Yeah, get some focus.
Keeping away here. Just getting a little bit more real estate, running in just bit by bit. And Megabits did make it in once, because we did see the burst from Marquito.
Yeah, at least you got that off the board, but then Marquito just kept you in the corner for the rest of the match.
Oh.
What a throw.
That's so to give some history on Marquito, Street Fighter player, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, plays a very understandable why they went to Kai first. So yeah, oh yeah, also top 8 for 3S, so it's like just a Street Fighter player. Definitely likes to make that hard throw read because it just gives him life.
And throws in this game being framed too, I believe. Like, it's fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They're not exactly 0 like previous Guilty Gears for sure, but still 2 frames is still a very significant gap in this game when everything's based around the 5 frame pretty much.
Exactly. And Marquito's Halo pistol game looking kind of good because that round was all pistols.
Right, getting that Gears of War rolling in and out and everything like that. And just shooting right in front of his own face here, but Megabits is as close as ever to getting in here. Oh, but that buys so much real estate. Oh, not even choosing to use the real estate, just gonna go for the wall carry or corner.
Yeah, has bar still, holding onto it. Well, I guess you can use it for that.
Yeah. Just keep shooting. The opportunity is on Marquito's side, and it's up to Megabits to figure out how to make it through this minefield. No bullets!
A little reload.
Oh.
Megabits finally was like, I'll try the spin. And
no. You thought the gun was the ultimate weapon. How dare you?
How dare you?
What? Look at these feet. I don't have to wear shoes, my dude.
Oh, good string. Good spacing. Doesn't get hit by that dust. Oh, will get hit by that overhead. First will come through.
Yeah, forced to use the burst there. Now, once again, it's up to Megabits. If Megabits can make it in once, has clearly shown that they can open up Marquito very, very well. They just have to keep on the pressure, which is so terrifying against good players.
And once again, doesn't super. Maybe it wouldn't have killed, but RC, dash and throw, whatever. Just toss him.
Right. Doing everything he can to just get the next throw in. Just consistently, often, BRC into throw. It just is the kind of stuff that makes Marquito happy. And that's sometimes what's important when it comes to tournament play. Don't do the thing that's always maybe optimal per se, but do the thing that makes you feel like, yeah, I am a good player. I remember this now.
Also, you throw someone that many times, like, they're going to never forget it.
Right.
Like they have to play the rest of the set going, yeah, but I don't want that again.
Right. Why would a Happy Chaos run up from half screen and throw me when they have a gun? And the answer is to make you overthink, to add to that mental stack of yours.
Oh, no. Misses the follow-up on that huge overhead counter hit. Okay.
Oh, all right. The burst is off the table. Megabits is in, and they're taking more than just a bit. They're taking a lot of damage off of Marquito. Breaking through the wall here. Gonna get that meter gain, too. A lot of meter to work with.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Focus. Right into those heavy guns. Forget the actual name of that. Oh, good block.
Gun is the name of the move. You can't convince me otherwise.
It's just gun.
It's just gun.
Gun and louder gun.
Yeah. Angrier gun.
Angry gun.
Oh, he's shrugging a little bit there. It's like, oh man, Angry Gun, that's a great name. All right, pushing towards the corner here. Oh, gets the gunshot off there, and that's a nice launcher, but gets thrown, trying to reload, trying to, I guess, refocus in front of the face there. Marquito playing a very dangerous game and almost unnecessarily.
Yeah, and we're playing very aggressive, very up close, but hey, you get gunshots like that, you'll make it work for you.
Yeah.
Big counter hit doesn't get anything off it.
Our stream runner pulling jokes.
We got jokes in the backstage. Oh, good decoy.
And so one thing I like Marquito is doing to kind of get like that extra step, and that doesn't confirm. But that Marquito is doing for that extra step is making sure that even if Megabits does a spin to win situation, trying to counter something, they can't force themselves through the clones. The clones block the movement in general. So even if Megabits does get something successfully in like guard point something, it doesn't matter. Megabits is going nowhere.
Also, when Megabits is in neutral, we're spacing just far enough away that that spin isn't going to make it all the way anyway, and that gives you a chance to punish it for a throw or something like that.
Right, exactly, because it gives Marquito all the opportunity to just watch those frames just waste away.
Tried to gun cancel for something hot there, but doesn't get it.
No, which is unfortunate. Focusing again. How many times has this man focused? There's so much meter gain.
That's the angriest pistol.
Yeah.
There ain't an angrier pistol on this side of the continent.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh. And they're not even on a continent. They're on airships.
They're in the air.
They're in the air.
I'm like high-key mad that this car isn't an attack or a super. Like,
he already has a gun. He doesn't even have shoes.
right, but Batman gets a car super in Injustice.
You want to use a car? You get a car? I mean, I'll take off my shoes right now if I get a free car. I mean, in some circles in the internet, that's how it exactly works, so I understand.
Okay, so now I see ChrisG and
Jobime. Yeah, it's Jobime going up against ChrisG here. ChrisG bringing the Axel, as you probably know. And Jobime, a new player to me, so I'm very excited to see how they compete against a longtime veteran of the fighting game community.
yeah, and ChrisG. I mean, like, it needs no introduction, but like, this dude's good at everything.
Right, right.
You couldn't sleep on this dude in poker. You probably couldn't sleep on him in rock, paper, scissors. Like,
Actually, I'd be very terrified to play with ChrisG in rock, paper, scissors.
he'll destroy a bracket.
But I will say, as kind of like a side story here, that you know, ChrisG did actually participate in the Mystery Game Tournament yesterday, and did very well, of course. I think only losing to Zombie, who is the top, like, Grand Blue, one of the top Dragonfall fighters, one of the top blankety-blank players, just across the board. Very, very accomplished player. It's like, that's the kind of exact player you need to. Another top player of like another top game or series to really just have that, all right, you evened out when you're both trying to figure out a game you've both never seen before. So it actually was like, that's what it had to come to be able to lose that out. And ChrisG's ready. ChrisG's playing very well this week, and I got to see a lot of his casual matches too and everything like that. So super excited to see the runs for folks, or the upsets, quite honestly.
Yeah, no, the upsets is what I want. Like, I come out here for a show, you know. I wanna see some blood.
Right, right. I didn't drive all the way out here to watch some boring matches. I can play online and watch my own matches if I want that. I want to see violence. I want to see blood.
I drive an hour out here. I want violence.
I want violence. If you want violence, type violence in the chat and hope that the Twitch cops don't come by.
Hope Automod is kind.
Yeah. Funny, our viewership went to 0 very quickly. What Automod? What have you done? Oh no!
What is this?
Oh yes! This is happening! This is happening! As Sonic said in Sonic Adventure, yeah, this is happening!
Okay.
No! That's why you have double axle. This is all your fault, Stream Chat.
Yeah, double axle is either violence or peace, though. Like,
It's true.
It's the vibe.
All right, so ChrisG doing a good job on the frame trap game there, kind of bending out with the 2K there, make sure that it's like the frames recover, and sees like that, hey, Jobime can probably do something in terms of that, like trying to throw, but gets the counter hit, very, very clean. ChrisG takes the first round.
Oh, Jobime starting off strong, moves some pressure, walling out.
Ooh, but great punish there. ChrisG showing that they know their own character very, very well, and that's what's important in these mirror matches, of course. Having the confidence to say, I know my character well enough that I can throw some mysterious stuff at you that looks like you know what you're doing, but it shows in practice that you don't, that you're going to get counter hit, you're going to get knocked out of stuff, and we're seeing a lot of that from ChrisG here.
And one of the worst parts about this matchup too is oh my god, your defense is a little rough with Axel. Both these characters are really good at exploiting you for when you can't use your defense.
Right.
So it's like they have the tools to deal with themselves very well.
Right, right.
It's sort of unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's always the funny part about mirror matches, when your own character handles your own character extraordinarily well.
Like the Leo mirror is like, it's so much slower than you expect it to be.
It's like, I know you can kill me, and I know you can kill me, so I'm going to try to avoid the whole thing in the first place here. But Jobime not having nearly as much luck in that factor here. ChrisG is up one match here, but does find their back against the corner.
And this is a dangerous spot, of course, the corner in Guilty Gear. Pretty terrifying, but especially against someone like ChrisG. What a bait. Blocks that burst. Damn near perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's one of those bursts you just kind of feel like you have to do. You feel your back's against the wall. You want to see if they're still awake. Maybe just kind of like break them down even a little bit. And even Jobime doesn't get that little modicum of happiness.
Good anti-air. A little juggle for you.
Here you go.
What an overhead. Good stuff.
Yeah, great meaty there on the wake up too. Jobime finds their back against the corner again. Tries to punish it, but gets put into the blender. Does it blend? Absolutely.
Or ChrisG gonna PRC this one. Not a kill off the OTG, but this is very hard to deal with when there's that anti-air.
Yeah, yeah. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, that whole I'm setting up situation to see if you're kind of paying attention to what all your possible options are, making it seem like you know what you're going to do in this certain situation, but I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to turn these knobs just a little bit to just get an adjustment to see if you're ready to react to it. And so far, the answer has been no on Jobime's side, unfortunately. And we're back.
And we're back. Okay.
and we're back.
And suddenly Jobime is getting sent through a wall. Okay.
Right. Jobime paused the stream and said, no, please don't look at this, bro.
Don't watch.
Yeah.
Don't watch. No.
Oh, no. Caught a little bit off guard there. Just kind of standing just for a second there. But ChrisG now on match point.
One round away and starting off strong. 130 your life bar just like that. No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there's a loop.
Yeah.
Loops, brother.
And that's one really interesting thing about Axel. It does a really good job like maximizing damage when it comes to punishing a whiff burst. Just that 2S is such a strong starter.
Jobime holding on for a bit of that Oki, but ChrisG closes it out with a perfect.
Yet again.
Oh.
ChrisG moving on 3-0 against Jobime. And I will say for Jobime, you know, we're trying to do like they had obviously the knowledge of Axel, right? They were doing what would be considered the good ideas in all the situations. And I espouse this in every single time I'm on commentary. The good idea beats bad idea. The great idea beats good idea. The bad idea beats great idea.
Yep.
And so, you know, it would say normally like, yeah, throwing out a move and then instantly canceling it because you think something bad might happen seems like a pretty bad idea. But, it's just when you bite into that because you're like, well, now you did the good idea, anti-airing me. I did the great idea of countering that, but you already canceled it before you get committed to anything, and now I get to do whatever I want in return. So it's just being able to play around that circle of life, essentially. ChrisG is really good at that, has practiced it across many different games, and it definitely showed in this matchup here. Jobime was doing a lot of the right stuff. It just wasn't enough of the right stuff.
Absolutely. Now here's a fun one because I've been told. So this is the guy who hires me for commentary all the time. SteakFox versus is that Mangaka?
Yo, that's Mangaka. CD Mangaka.
Wait.
So we have the battles of the TOs, the local TOs.
Yeah, we have two different TOs. Oh, this is going to be fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun because I feel like they're going to take that back home and say, well, look, I beat SteakFox, so therefore it looks like my casuals are just a bit better than, you know, somebody else's here. Maybe you should come on down to IPA.
Steak is, I warmed up Steak the other night, and he was playing pretty well. I haven't seen Mangaka play much. So, like, despite the fact that we talk and I go to his events.
Right.
Don't actually see him play very often. So.
Yeah, no, he's vibing. He's feeling himself today. He's been in a good mood all weekend. Like, we came in early this morning, tried to set up everything and whatnot, and this dude was just completely like, hey, good morning, everyone. What's up? And everyone's kind of like dragging like, what do you want?
I don't know how he has that much energy in the morning. Bro, I woke up here and drove here half asleep. Like, I don't know how he was here and so animated.
You woke up, you blinked, you were in a car, you blinked, you were at Akihabara. You blinked, the cops are after you for driving as well as asleep.
What are they doing? They look.
But yeah.
This looks like, see, do you know they're Smash TOs? Because it looks like they're stage banning.
Right,
that's not in this game. Like, that's not a thing in this game. And they're like, yo, not Lilac, right? Yeah,
no. We don't go. That's a really bad counter pick for me. Just no, cut that one. And now they stay struck, and now they're gonna go to their favorite stage, which is gonna be the training room. I don't think this game even has a training room now, like officially. I haven't gone through all the stages, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually have a specific training room.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I had to think about that.
I prefer the pretty beautiful environments for training mode every time.
No, I'm a training mode ass. I'm the person who picks training mode because I'm like, I'm at peace. There's nothing here to look at. I just want to fight you. Look, this is a very intimate moment. We put some candles in the middle. We can have dinner basically.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's a good date night to me. Oh my God, Manga starting off with a wonderful dodge slash.
Yeah, jeez. Just starting off with that violence in there. All right, back in the airships here, though. CD Mangaka starting out very strong here.
Ooh, and a little dash back.
Right. CD Mangaka, full of energy. You're seeing it in this playstyle, too. Just doing a lot of back dashes, doing a lot of buttons in and out, just really making it very hard for SteakFox to really nail any sort of first opening moves down to make sure that CD Mangaka even blocks. Like, can't even get close enough to, like, get that little poke out because CD Mangaka is playing at their own pace, and SteakFox is absolutely falling for it.
Yeah, and Steak not able to get anything started, and he's somebody who rides off momentum, and I know that. Like, he lives for it, so, oh, good punish on that. Stan K will punish that dash. Let's see. Oh, my God. Oh, you're just so much damage.
All right, to the corner here, gonna get the wall break, gonna absolutely use the super, cash it all out, do as much damage as they possibly can, and there's no reason not to, because mentally, you're up ahead by like 80% life. There's so much on SteakFox that they have to do to be able to get out of this situation, and this might not be enough, but does have the corner now.
Okay, Steak, oh, unfortunately, a little too far away to keep doing that. The tension block will push us out. Good stuff by Mangaka. SteakFox told me a funny thing. He always throws when he's up 2.
Oh.
So he's not, he went down first.
Yeah.
So there's a chance he won't bust it.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that pre-game like mentality. It's like, yeah, this is just what happens in the world of my character and my play style.
I mean, that's the thing. The momentum players, right? Like, they ride off momentum. If they run out of gas, it's bad. And
right.
Steak, like, lives off that energy. So, like, leaves conversion. Okay.
All right, nice conversion
Excellent.
there. Great damage.
Pass it out. Beautiful tax return. Let's see what your Oki's like. All right. Just dust. Yeah. Sweep him.
But DP gonna wake up here. Gonna flash kick in return, but it's fine. Burst is on the deck. Ooh. Oh, what a great punish. Yeah, great punish. That 5K, 3 frames, it punishes so many things in this game. Because like I said, like we mentioned earlier, the game's basically built around 5-frame attacks, like as the fastest, except in the case of throws and Soul's 5K. And some other, you know, obviously niche situations, but nothing as existence as like 5K.
Now, most of the moves that are part of the blender are all, you know, 5 frames or a little bit later, a little slower.
Right.
And Leo, unfortunately, like, loves those 5 frames, so it's a little unfortunate. Speaking of, it's great super. Not gonna get you some damage. What's your approach?
Push towards the corner a little bit too, but that 5K once it out, coming out again, such a great equalizer.
This is a wonderful juggle, but misses the DP. I wonder if that was supposed to be something else. That scream in the crowd was godlike.
I think that was Mangaka.
That's
oh, baits out the burst. That's exactly what SteakFox needs right now. Gonna push towards the corner here, and CD Mangaka is playing it super patiently, but unfortunately, the burst gets ate up, has to RC. No!
But feigns a fireball, and that calls Steak out. What a play from Mangaka. God. There are so many. You can tell there's a bit of tension with these two. They have good execution. I'm not expecting him to drop there, and seeing even Mangaka do it.
These are tournament nerves we're talking about here, 45, and just you're seeing it come out here and there, but both of them are still wilding out like with the same energy. They don't want to fall to one another. Nice tech.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many throws. The fact that they both saw it.
Right. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. They were both on the same, using the same brain cell at the same time. Nice flash kick. Gonna go on the other side, get this ball switch. All right, good. Nothing knockdown happened there. Oh, but 5K again, punishing absolutely everything. Erasing SteakFox from the books.
Oh, you're living though.
Does it again?
No. Bro, we gotta talk about these DPs. Then look at him. Look at that man. He knows what he did.
He knows what he did.
He knows what he did.
And you know what? He might do it again. Here's we go to the third match.
He's going to do it again.
He has a whole nother match to do it again here. And once again, CD Mangaka not biting on the counter. Just doing such a good job just feeling out SteakFox's options here. I'm very impressed, honestly.
Okay.
Nice.
Steak finds that counter hit. This is going to go all the way into the corner. Good
there
throw.
it is. There it is.
That is the Mangaka
That's
scream.
exactly what you said. It's exactly what you mentioned.
He's got fuel in the tank. Starting to feel himself out. And now, and we said it earlier, right? Now Mangaka's going to be second-guessing everything for at least a little bit. Oh, ducks here.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It happened again. Get the knockdown here. That's absolutely fine. Going to do the guard break.
Super plus.
Oh, but the Fist of God comes back out again, and CD Mangaka is going to get on the offensive side.
And Mangaka doesn't blow bar there, wants to find another opening, misses a wild throw, and that's negative.
That's negative.
And that's negative.
That's negative.
No.
CD Mangaka is a positive guy, but not in that situation. Absolutely not.
Oh, the dust from SteakFox. They get me scared every time. Mangaka hasn't got a lot of punches on them yet. They'd be pretty close. Ooh!
There we go.
You got the fireball out fast enough? Damn, we were matching.
And I do want to say something very, very minute about Mangaka's play to safety up for a little bit. Mangaka was not using things like 6S and like very far away pokes at the beginning of the match. Just kind of getting close to that far slash situation and whatnot. City Mangaka is poking from a further away now, just a bit more. So I think City Mangaka is feeling a little bit threatened by SteakFox. Doesn't want to get back in that situation again. It's very, very scary.
It's a hit there, no confirm. The kick will save you. Good burst from SteakFox, not dying yet. I mean, Mangaka's on full bar.
Nice.
Cross up. Misses the meaty.
There it is! Counter comes out, finally hits home. SteakFox gonna throw out the wheels of fate. And there was no bait.
Oh, he's not aware. A little spooky though, because we could have supered off that dust, but Steak didn't realize he didn't have the bar. Or he had the bar.
Right.
So, it's just a little close, but you know what? You're surviving. We're moving on to game number 4.
Right, SteakFox doing the right thing. ABC, always be charging.
Always be charging. Okay.
There it is again.
Cross up. Oh, that's punch, right?
I believe that was the kick one, but I couldn't see. It's fine though. He got the counter hit, got the burst, which is most important. And, 6H, but doesn't get a follow-up whatsoever. That might be a misinput from CD Mangaka, but that's absolutely fine. Well, it was absolutely fine until SteakFox absolutely opened up a can of whoop ass.
Super into the corner. It won't break the wall, so you get all the pressure you want. But Mangaka finding a combo. What's the mix? A little throw. Coming in.
Big throw.
Wild throw.
Oh, I'm going to go straight for the super here. There should be enough. Oh, no, falls a little bit short. The scaling and the guts doing so much work, but 6S doing so much work.
Oh, my God. SteakFox tournament stock, or winner stock, I should say.
But SteakFox not staying out of it yet. Doing a lot of comeback work here. Pretty much had that last match in the bag here, but Mangaka just absolutely disrespecting that DBFZ fighting style coming out to play. Oh no.
Far slash, here it is. We're gonna break. DP? No,
JD, gotta do it with flair, gotta do it with style. Oh, nice 5K.
No. We had burst for it, but you can't get hit out of an anti-air like that. Empty hop, nothing happens. Counter hit, this could be it.
All right, gonna try to get the full damage here. Falls off the corner just a little bit. This is the last opportunity for SteakFox. Cannot make any more mistakes. Has to open up City Mangaka like 7 times. This is a lot of situation. Yeah.
No.
And there they are, hugging it out. Once again, local TOs doing their own things on separate sides, but they have just been doing wonderful work for the Colorado scene. And, you know, it's all love around here and everything like that, and you love to see it when it's even in the battlefield.
Yeah, and Mangaka, that really was him screaming. Every time he got grabbed, he just let out this yell. Yeah! Just primal fear.
Right. You have to be one with your character.
Yeah.
And there's no one does it better than CD Mangaka. The big problem with CD Mangaka is plays DBFZ has to be 3 different characters at once. So you hear all these different tones of cries and screams of anguish.
But good shit to both our players. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate SteakFox, you know, making sure to keep it somewhat disrespectful so that CD Mangaka had to second guess themselves and finally kind of broke through that wall where that CD Mangaka was kind of getting to play the game that they want to and just started, you know, SteakFox to kind of start doing his own thing and start working out a little bit more. CD Mangaka had to start playing a little bit more patiently, backing out, playing a little bit more safely, but then kind of found the openings because of that, because SteakFox was probably feeling like, I'm starting to catch up. I'm starting to make my game plan happen, and I'm starting to get my way in. If I keep going forward like this, good fortunes will come to me. And then that's exactly where CD Mangaka found the weakness and just struck back like the Empire.
Then we got 2 more players coming up. I'm sure we'll get a name in a second. Do you recognize anyone? Jolteon?
Voltiyon.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get.
One's an animal, one's a robot. They're basically the same thing.
I learned. Today I learned.
Versus Beesu, which I believe is the fast play, if I remember correctly, actually.
So that's your character on screen.
It was my character once upon. I no longer play fast.
Okay, but I also can't see that character and not think about you.
Right. I don't think most people can, quite honestly. I think at that point it's like, wait, you're playing Kai now? How long? It's like, it's been 2 months.
2 months is like, is it real?
Right.
Wait, you're really changing.
Really changing, though. You'll come back. You'll come back someday. Okay, no. It's going to be a chip, it looks like.
Oh.
Okay.
I wanted some fast action.
I understand. But we have Kai Gaming instead on Beesu's side, and then Voltiyon with the chip.
Yeah, God, Chip is so much fun. Like, every time I watch anyone play Chip, like a good Chip player, the cross-ups, the mix, it's always keeping me happy.
Let's see if they get the opportunity to go in here. Kyle Keys really good at keeping the opponents out, but Voltiyon doing a great job already getting in. Give him over the Volts, and they're on Beesu.
I like that stagger. Good anti-air, though. Gonna get that burst immediately.
Yeah, there we go. Nice JH gonna get it thrown into the corner here with the Okazeme. Nice job here.
Fireball, a little jump in.
No heavy follow-up there. Just gonna do a close slash and just kind of hold it for there just to see what Voltiyon does, which is nothing.
Yeah, good patience from Voltiyon. Oh, misses that follow-up, but we're still in the corner and goodbye.
Voltiyon not getting like a huge combos, but doing a lot of opening up against Beesu. Wow! I love that! I love that so much. Just standing there, letting Beesu whiff moves in front of them, and then Beesu's like, I need to close the gap. Voltiyon was already pressing buttons.
Oh my God! Just raw jumped. Said, I bet you gonna.
Right. I bet you will. Oh, but great 6P on the J2K there, doing a great job. Jumps right over, gets right back in there. Voltiyon with a surge of lightning, rushing that shit down.
You gotta be careful. Any projectile that's bad, this character's gonna get a huge punish on you for it. Voltiyon sticking to it. This pressure is endless. Good aerial.
We're down into the endless pressure here, and now Beesu in a very good situation. Gonna go absolutely for the super, break the wall at the same time. They do a bunch of damage.
And poor Chip.
Yeah, poor Chip,
Poor
crumbling
Chip.
in the bag before he even opens. But one apiece here, one round.
Oh,
Nice table jump JK. Nice confirm again. Beesu doing a great job of the air confirms there. It's a nice skill set to have when you're Kyle Keesk.
yeah, just put him in the corner, whatever it takes. Take everything you can. I like this pressure. RC, keep it up.
Nice.
Oh. Go force the burst. That's a pretty important tool to use there. You'll be dead.
Right, absolutely. That close slash into 2H there, just super delaying it so that they can get counter hits like that. And Voltiyon force the burst or otherwise die.
Okay, gets that air hit. That's only gonna knock down, but here's a grab. RC, no. Do it again.
Oh, nice DP. All right, YRC gonna try to get out of the situation here. Gets the cross up, waits it out just in case DP comes their way, which makes sense. Beesu does have 50 meter, can do a lot with that. Oh, right, raw the lightning? Raw the lightning!
Oh, and we lived with a sliver. We're talking a pixel. That tension bar went gone.
Yeah, that was that was all meter gone, all life gone. We kind of figured out something interesting the other day, though, on another stream, that before that last flourish of a hit for Kai's Ride the Lightning, apparently you can throw that. I never tested it myself, mind you. But that might be like that kind of saving tech that's like, I can't block any last hits. And that's where it comes out at.
Especially someone like Kai who's got some pretty long block pressure.
Right.
Massive chip damage.
That Chip is taking a lot of damage indeed. But does find the corner here. Beesu now has their back in score. But JS doing so much work. Voltiyon liking to jump and press buttons.
Yeah, no, Beesu's catching on. We've had good anti-airs all match. Oh no, gets caught on the low. Rekka 1-2. Here's the mix, a throw.
Leaf throw again, doing work here. Gonna do the cross up here. Did that last time too. That was the exact same mix as last time. Oh!
What an air throw.
Yo, that PRC is so good. But I do see the pattern from Voltiyon. Doing the leaf grab, if successful, does the Alpha Blade upward and afterward to kind of mix it up. Beesu has fallen for 2 out of 2 times so far. So let's see if the third time is the charm whenever the situation comes back up again.
That DP was so early. We just knew it was coming. It was
right.
Working. Like, oh, you're going to jump. Watch this.
Right, watch this. You're going to feel so silly. Your face is going to be so red.
Okay. Kick, sweep.
Oh, there we go again.
Oh, and a wall break. Okay, Pat.
Yeah.
Knockdown. Let's see what the mix is.
Yeah, that super wall breaks from like anywhere like 75% of the screen. It's insanely good.
Beesu's just an anti-air monster right now. This is an anti-air rocket launcher. Like, this is just, anytime Voltiyon's in the air, we're getting it.
Yeah, Beesu is just crossing in the air, just doing so much work in that. And getting a lot of damage from it too at the same time. I'm very impressed with that.
Although I like how Voltiyon, they're using the shuriken to stall the air movement, change the angle, gets a nice opening for it. Oh man, big counter hit.
There we go. All right, now the shoe is on the other foot here, but Voltiyon getting in there, has a lot of mirror to work with, doesn't do any sort of canceling at that last hit.
Close it out there. 2 YRCs.
Oh,
Here's
not
an
again.
Oh no.
All right, this is still very dangerous for Beesu. I mean, for Voltiyon, because Chip can still die in one combo, but JD, the god, doing the one hit, it needs to be done. Voltiyon going 2 up against Beesu.
Yeah, Beesu, though, is definitely showing us a lot of signs of life. I wouldn't be shocked if we could turn this whole set around. Got to find some more of these openings.
Yeah, Beesu's got to find a little bit of the shock themselves here. Not using a lot of the tools with Kai and using the shock state, unfortunately. So maybe that's kind of like a little bit of a missing part here, because these air confirms are absolutely on point. But if they can capitalize into a Volt state DP and get a full combo off of that, that's the kind of stuff that make Voltiyon really second-guess jumping.
Damage from that is huge, but damage from this will be nice too. Put us all the way in the corner. A break, it's a bar. Get it all.
Yeah, just leaving the buffet with 7 plates and is not going to eat all of it. Oh, that's going to be good damage, though. He's stopping the clone with the slide. Super, super good.
Okay, yep.
Oh, there it is, a shock state.
Oh, man, that counter hit's just fat. You get so much damage out of that.
Yeah, it hurts so hard. It feels awful to get hit by.
It feels terrible to get hit by.
Right. It was like, oh.
Oh, misses the cross-up. Cross-up number 2.
There we
Says
go.
Stop it.
Yeah, no more cross-ups. I'm the cross-up. Block me.
Oh, there's another DP. Good.
Ooh,
Keep him humble.
There
Ooh.
we go. Nice 2K to 6H loops to ride the lightning, because that wasn't raw. That was so much damage. Another 5K to close it out there. Maybe expecting to throw there on Voltiyon's side. Beesu gets on the board. 1-2.
Yeah, and that match looked a lot better. We finally saw some of the lightning state come through. The shock state.
I like lightning state, honestly. It sounds like there's like a state in the U.S. somewhere called the lightning state.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. We have Tornado Alley. We got a shock state somewhere.
Right, we got a shock state somewhere.
Beesu's got a nice position against this corner. A lot of damage and some bar.
Oh, the 6P!
Misses the Fujar. That's fine.
Oh. Nice, confirm into ride the lightning again!
Yeah, I don't know why. My old Guilty Gear, I feel like you would have fallen out of that somehow, but that was sick.
Yeah. It works so well in this game. That's just a confirm from anywhere. Feels really, really good. Looking like Sin from Exard.
Oh,
just
finally.
confirm from anywhere.
Oh, okay, burst.
Ooh, fast Shuriken. The corner here, nice DP. Nice food arc.
Voltiyon's got to bait that DP. We've been getting hit by too many.
It's like, oh, this is what I've been doing to people, type of situation. Oh, 6P again. There it is, leaf grab, where we're going to see Alpha Blade again.
No bar,
Yes,
though.
yes, there it is. For the 3rd time. It gets hit by it for the 3rd time. Beesu not recognizing. But that's absolutely fine. This is tournament play. It's hard to recognize everything.
Oh, blocks, but gets caught in the toes. That's a lot of damage. Not going to be killing you, of course. Poor Chip. Next hit wins.
Oh!
Speaking of next hit wins, do we? No, we don't have it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow! The patience of Voltiyon! Just saying, I'm going to stand here until morale improves, and it absolutely did. Voltiyon now on match point.
Beesu definitely getting away with a few too many DPs.
Yeah.
Good on Voltiyon to finally pick up on that and look at this combo. Let's see what we got in the corner. What's for breakfast?
All right. Nice sweep. Again, counter hit 2. Has to burst there. Now, Beesu is on their own. They have to make this magic happen purely on their own garters.
All right, just take the super confirm. You'll get a knockdown.
Good stuff. All right, Alpha Blade. Oh, far slash. Nice.
Little trade. Oh, coming down. That could be it.
Oh, no! Misses just barely, but there it is. Alpha Blade again doing so much work for Voltiyon.
Woo!
And I think that's kind of the big thing that really saved the match for Voltiyon. Just a lot of that Alpha Blade doing the cross-ups. Sure, it didn't lead to a lot of damage, didn't cancel it very often or anything like that, but the fact that it was very seldomly blocked just really opened the doors to say, yeah, I can kind of do whatever I want here.
Yeah, exactly. And realistically, if you're trying to improve as a player, right? Just using your bar a bit better there, and those turn into beautiful confirms and corner carries and the like. That's everything.
Right.
That's a good chip, just sitting there waiting to get better. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
But we are going to take a 2-minute break here, so please just wait warmly, get yourself a drink, get yourself a nice stretch, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog that we have Winners Showdown 8 right here going on Guilty Gear Strive. We'll see you in 2. I love you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Winter Showdown 8. Oh, it's been a good one. We have a lot of fun matches coming. We're also still dying from the stream runner killing us.
Stream Manager is doing a wonderful job. Definitely give your loves out in the chat for Tanner. They're holding it down, and they're barely holding themselves up, so doing great work as always.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're in the stream chat, you're having a little bit of free time, just tell Tanner, hey, you're adorable.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks.
Hey, you're cute.
You're cute.
Yeah.
See, even Tanner's posing for us. This is
Aw.
real. What a cutie. What a cutie. We're so lucky.
We were talking about tsunderes earlier.
Right, yeah. Absolutely not a tsundere Tanner, that one.
No.
It's like, please say more. Don't stop. I didn't ask you to stop. All right, so
we're going back to Leo Soul.
So I believe this is a Choku Red versus CD Mangaka. Choku Red, who won Blaze Blue yesterday against the likes of Havoc Noah, Blue Thunder, and everything like that. That's still, like, I know that maybe Blaze Blue is not as active as it was before in Colorado, but that's still not a small task to beat someone like Havoc Noah.
No, there's some good players out here, so that's impressive.
And then City Mangaka, as we saw a little bit earlier, filled with energy, beating out SteakFox, their Leo, so is going to possibly repeat the process against Choku Red, who's wearing red.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a nice layout.
Yeah, that's looking pretty
Give me
nice.
that jacket.
Yeah. I'm absurdly strong. What a pain in the ass.
God, Soul's such a mood.
I know.
Soul's like a pre-coffee mood.
Right.
like that's me with before the coffee.
Soul's on the quest for coffee, but all the stores are closed after Japan was
And
destroyed.
there's just a bunch of people fighting you.
Right.
And you're like, come on.
I just wanted it. I went out for coffee 4 weeks ago.
And now this man's hitting me with these giant swords.
Right. I lost my wife and got my wife back over the course of time.
And I still haven't found a cup of coffee.
And now Seeking Manga going to have to wake up here soon. Choku Red doing so much Mix City here. Going to take the corner again here. One more Mix. Oh, no need. No need. Free this man. Oh, doesn't touch the wall, but that's absolutely fine. A quick wake up to the low will do it for Choku Red.
Choku Red swapped sides like 4 times.
Yeah.
In that one round.
Just stepping all over the ground there, say, you know, these are my lands here, City Manga. You can't play.
Okay. Put him in the corner.
Oh, the flash
good
kick.
DP.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
DP, yeah.
If you're going to flash kick as someone who's confident, flash kick early. Make sure that they don't get to their comfort zone in terms of block strings.
You got to let them know. Keep it airtight, buddy.
Exactly. All right, 5K there, but backdash is out instead versus SteakFox, who will try to rush in afterward. Choku Red backdashing out, realizing that's an unsafe situation. Does it again. Absolutely fine with playing that very long-range fireball game.
Oh, stand slash. Oh, good throw from that hit.
BC again, just, trying to burn as much meter to try to be able to burst, and actually ends up burning all their meters. Could put Choku Red in a potentially precarious situation.
Especially when Mangaka's about to get a bar. So this could be a kill on next hit, you know?
Oh, no!
This spacing was almost there. If Mangaka was able to, like, dash first or something, it would have been golden.
Yeah, had the right idea, was looking for the right thing. Choku Red probably even, like, going cussing a little bit in their own head, like, oh, yeah, I could have heckin' died there.
Going in high, I like the block. That's a bit dangerous. That's super plus.
Oh, DP's out. When all else fails, DP it out.
All right, just let them know. Little anti-air, no conversion.
Ooh.
Oh, this will return something.
All right, gonna get the quick knockdown here. That's a very good setup. So that whole setup there with the big stomp at the end after the soft knockdown is actually DP safe. So you're forced to block it and try to backdash as much as you can, or use a forward-moving invincible move. So Choku Red definitely is aware of Soul's options here.
Mangaka has a corner now, has the bar. RC.
No! The flash kick still comes out, punishing the PRC.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we could have done an RC backdash or something, because maybe we would have been able to survive there. But good stuff from Choku Red. And now just going to town immediately. There's the setup.
Yeah, there is again. Gonna go for the power bomb. Power bomb, looking like Alex from Third Strike here. Tries to go for it again, but Mangaka says absolutely not. If there's one thing I deal with in Dragon Ball all the time, it's throws and lows. Let's go. Nice throw. Push towards the corner here. All right, wall stick does another JD here. Gonna get the meter gain from this.
A little bit of damage too. I want to see what these could block. That's huge. Fireball.
Great 6H there.
Tiny little trades.
All right, just, yeah, staying out of fireball range. There it is again. Gonna flash kick it out. That does so much damage between the fireball and the flash kick. That is insane chunks being taken away from City Mangaka.
All Mangaka's got to do is watch that bar, right? If Choku throws a bad projectile with no bar, it's yours.
But yeah, just gonna go back to the corner here. But like you said, just has to watch out for that bar again. Red dab, do red dab, yabba dabba do. Here he goes. Mangaka just taking the turn back so forcefully. Once again, there's that great bad idea beating great idea situation. And seeing Mangaka is alive right now, getting back on the board here, leading against Choku Red in his third match.
That was a so bad guy round.
That was a so bad guy round, yeah.
That was one of those like, oh, GG, shake my hand.
Yeah. All right.
Good delay on the revolver.
Yeah, second hit's gonna absolutely do it. Uses 6H there, but too far away to get the post parry swing.
Okay, you can combo that. Good block.
Nice backdash. Can't punish.
Oh. Let the pressure burst it off. Says nah, enough of that.
Oh, 6H again doing so much work here. Doesn't get the full confirm, but that's absolutely fine. It makes Choku Red pause for even a little bit. That is worth it a lot. Gonna air jump over that.
Good back touch. I like that. Air dash is out. Oh, can't get anything off that. It wasn't counter hit.
All right, just a little bit far out to get the cross up there, but that's absolutely fine by City Mangaka. Blocks it.
Like the movement from Mangaka right now.
Oh!
No punish on that throw.
Oh, this is
getting
getting...
up. Good dash.
No. And this is getting precarious here. Oh my gosh, nice 6S here. And has meter too. Can push towards the wall here. If they could just hit the wall once. There it is. Oh no! Trying to do a dash in 5K probably, and unfortunately gets the input with the dashes in there. That made it have a wild throw effect, but that is absolutely fine. City Mangaka is still in this match here and still very, very strong.
Oh, and starts this round off. Was pretty mad about the last one. 60% to start it off. Looking good. Ooh, that DP was from downtown.
Yeah, downtown. Nothing but net, nonetheless.
These two just straight, nothing but DPs.
Oh!
Bait that burst.
There it is.
Bait that burst.
Absolutely baiting that burst there.
We just blocked it too. Like we didn't just punish that. We were like, no, I knew.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. There's nothing else you can do there. Sometimes you just have to burst. Make sure that the opponent is staying aware of your options. But City Mangaka does make it on the board nonetheless here.
I like to see the sign of life starting off strong again. Oh, almost gets it.
That was a little bit scary there. Oh, tries to bait out the burst himself. Doesn't get the air dash in though out of the JS. Oh, now finds their back against the core. Choku Red feeling a little bit of the pressure from City Mangaka. Nice JS.
Past the burst that projectile was not good. It didn't have the bar to make it safe, but now we got some corner and some bar. Let's get some more positive bonus.
There we go. The Wheel of Fortune, and right now looking a little bit bankrupt on the life here. City Mangaka losing a lot of life from that confirm.
The block on that, it's plus. It's safe.
Oh my God, 6H. Oh my days. All right, full confirm. Yes, there it is. And there it is. JD again gonna do so much damage here. City Mangaka making sure that they stay alive and that they're bringing it back. The noise is bringing them alive right now.
Yeah, I know it's fun to hear this crowd come alive right now. What a counter hit. Burst it.
All right, shimming out here. Choku Red trying to take control of the match here. Using a lot of fireballs, trying to slow it down just a bit and making sure to throw out the parry situation so that it's really hard for City Mangaka to commit to anything, but City Mangaka is happy to play with a passive character.
And crouching hit stun gets a ton of damage off that. What do we do with this? Good cross up with the block from Mangaka. Burst bait doesn't come through. Good on Choku Red, holding on to that one.
Yeah, that was very, very good awareness. Realizing that was exactly City Mangaka was going for and just letting them have the knockdown. But just... The
run up.
Yeah, the overcommitment to just running up and getting that throw from City Mangaka is putting Choku Red for a freaking ride right now.
That was the most KOF run-up throw I've ever seen in my life.
And City Mangaka's a DBFC player where it's like, all I do is run up throw. I don't have a choice. I have Dragon Rush. Oh, dashes under here, though. Choku Red coming back alive here. 5K again.
Good. Knows that you can hit that out. Oh, what a throw. Empty hop throw.
Oh, my gosh. And there is no burst on Choku Red's side. This is going to do so much damage. Oh, but the flash kick comes out along with the counter. Going to be able to get the wall snap if they so decide. Yes.
Gonna take it. Yep. Positive bonus. We definitely need some bars. Leo right now. Mangaka sitting on almost a full stack. There it goes.
Oh, there we go here. Doesn't have the positive bonus, but already had 100 meter anyway, so it absolutely doesn't matter. And just gonna go for the super afterward. No need, but all the need in the world to show that City Mangaka is feeling themselves now.
Talk to him, Mangaka.
Yeah,
Let him know.
Choku Red now on a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, tournament life, or not tournament life.
Yeah. Winner side life.
Winner side life.
Yeah.
And that's such a nice safety net. You don't want to lose that. Cross up.
All right, forces the stand block on the 2-hour break, but there we go. Choku Red mixing up just a little bit more, keeping Seek and Mangaka on their toes, and sweeping them off their toes at the same time.
And holds onto the bar. Mangaka looking for some grounded pressure. Has bar to make something happen right now. Just blocked.
Nice YRC there. Now gets the corner from that. Has to use all the meter. That's actually really, really good because now everything is off the table for Choku Red. They are both at even. They just have, but Choku Red just rushing in. Oh, they got the reset off that too.
Oh my God! Yeah, the pressure was.
Oh no! There's so
bar.
much damage. No, it doesn't drops the combo though. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but the the drop kick straight to the knees.
Next round wins. Love to see a last game scenario.
Oh, gonna punch that 100%, absolutely, but not encounter his state from it.
Blocking. I like this from Mangaka. Gets that cross-up block and a little trade there.
Ooh, catches the backdash though.
What a juggle, what a conversion. I'm not sure if the RC was worth it, but we'll take the damage.
Yeah, you take the damage, you take what you can get, but still, this is going to be a little bit lower meter on Choku Red's side now that they burnt 50 meter. Nice jump back, fade away. All right, 6P to kind of push away there a little bit, force the block.
Mangaka slowly pushing us into the corner.
Oh, that was so good.
No.
Base tries to bail the burst. It doesn't work out. This is still not over, but still, the reaction parry maneuver will do it. Choku Red hangs on by a thread there against CD Mangaka, who almost reverse sweeps in the very end.
God, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
That's exactly what I wanted.
I wanted violence. That's what I wanted.
45, you are spitting the truth, my friend. And that was for top 16.
So Choku Red's going to move on. Sitting pretty. Mangaka's got to fight a little bit more for his life down in loser's side.
Yes, yes, but still, nonetheless, an absolutely wonderful show put on by these two here, and that's the quality of matches that we're going to be having here as we go forward into this tournament tonight.
I love fighting games.
I love fighting games.
I love fighting
God
games, dude.
damn, I love fighting games.
Like, it's one of the things where, like, I watch sports, and they have, like, dope moments. Like, don't get me wrong. Fighting games let me pop off multiple times in a row. Like I get to yell because it's hype, and multiple times. It's just
Right. And I think even on addition to that, like the reason that fighting games are so near and dear to us as like a spectator is because we all are out here playing the games. We understand how difficult it is to do the most simple of things that most people complain about to the most difficult and mentally taxing of things. And we understand kind of like on an emphatic sense of what everyone is going through. And so we get that from like just like every single decision that's made, every single pressure situation that's in there. We feel that versus, say, a sports team where my team won. It's like, what did you do to contribute to this? What have you understood that was going on out there?
Yeah,
I drank beer. And I'm like, well, so did I, actually. So maybe you and I are the like. All right, so we're going to...
Ferf versus Marquito is coming up.
We're going to have the...
Ferf.
Yeah.
Good tag.
The return of Marquito, though, as we saw a little bit earlier with their Happy Chaos. And we're
we get to see more work with the Blicky. I'm excited.
more gun action out here.
Listen. Happy Chaos is such a fun character to watch. I don't know what it is. The animations. There's something like lazy.
Right. Not really truly hitting hard. Like very like sloppy maneuver. Just like you like Stan H is like just. You know, like just stretching as far as you can, one hand, like 1 foot off the ground. Like that's not a move. That's not gonna do a lot of damage. I can see you're putting your all into it, and unfortunately, it hits like a truck. But it's just a very good animation to move, like you say. Everything feels very lazy, very. You know, I'm just kind of here making things work. I'm throwing my body as like an entire weapon and just throwing my everything into everything. But ultimately, it all leads to gun.
You know, like the dude's got all this magic power, all this strength, but like clearly doesn't really know how to use it in a fight.
Right.
Better at messing with you than he is actually throwing a punch. It's great.
Right. We like, for example, he summons a car. He doesn't know how to drive. He just gets into it. He's like, this is how you use a car, right? This is where I sleep at night. Wait, why do you have that car? You mean my bed? That's a car.
That's a bed.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a bed, and I'm the new bed man. That you see where I'm going with this? That's a car. Happy Chaos, please recognize as a car. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
I'd cry if he summoned Bedman at the end of the match. I'd be distraught.
Yeah, just snaps his fingers. Bedman is there.
Ooh, my first Ramlethal of the tournament.
Oh, actually, it's kind of surprising. So one interesting thing for me, at least, in terms of like a lot of terms I've watched, commentate and stuff like that, is that I feel like I don't see Ramlethal nearly as much as I've once seen her before.
I think with a lot of like strong characters is they get solved quickly. Like, so people end up dropping because it's like everyone knows how to fight.
Right.
But one of the best parts about playing a top tier is having your work cut out for you.
Right,
so
right. And,
let's see where Ferf is in that journey, though. Oh.
And Marquito decided to actually go with Kai this time. Kai Gaming returns, tries to go burst, but slightly out of range here. Ferf having a very good opportunity here. 50-meter has burst on the table and is about to get the corner back too on top of everything else. This is going to be very hard for Marquito.
Here come the swords. How's your blocking doing?
All right, a little bit of RC, has a little bit more time. Going to earn enough meter to be able to cancel out again if they so desire here, but going to get the throw. Oh, a little bit too early, but still the close slash is going to punish whatever button Marquito tried to press after that.
Unfortunately, not getting the punish on that seals out your round.
Oh, what a committal. Just trying to do an opening maneuver and button. Just out of range of the explosion of the sword, though. But Ferf actually doing really good pressure here.
Love that dash in after that aerial.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything else. I'm watching my sports team win.
I'm drinking beer.
Yeah, I'm drinking beer. Ramla beer.
Oh, good hit. Okay. Nice strong start from Ferf. Ram's looking nice.
Yeah, yeah. And I wonder if Marquito went Kai because they feel more comfortable with the Ramlethal matchup versus Cappy Chaos, but I would feel like ultimately I understand because Ramlethal has a very good screen-crossing projectile move that makes it harder for Cappy Chaos to throw out guns and whatnot.
Yeah, one bad gun and you just get punished so hard.
Nice
okay,
DP.
Yeah. Oh, I like that back dash.
Ooh, there we go. Fading out here. Gonna get the nice little soft knockdown. Gonna get back in there again. Wait for the burst just in case, but that is a 75% life deficit. Ferf deciding to hold on to it. He'll move on with his burst still intact.
Yeah, no, nice strong. Marquito waking up, and I want to see what's next. A little backstep, fireball action.
Ooh, has to burst that though. Speaking of saving the burst, you have to save that one. That's 200 damage there.
And whiffs that grab, ran in, I think, still during block stun, so.
Oh, gets pushed out though. Trying to use the frame trap for the 2S or 2H, but gets pushed out by the FD. Very good stuff from Ferf there.
Yeah, I like the YRC too. Doesn't want to deal with that Ramlethal pressure in the corner, and it's working out. Now that we're playing some neutral. One anti-air.
Ooh!
Dude, that sliding kick, the sliding 2K?
Yeah, it absolutely fired.
Yeah.
Just throws out enough of that thinking moment to be like, oh, that's very uncomfortable. I'm going to wait to see what happens next, and it's too late. Kai Gaming has happened next.
Right. Each other out right now. I like the respect.
You're starting to see Marquito maybe just getting warmed back up to Kai and everything like that, doing very good anti-Ramlethal tools, doing a lot of fireballs, doing a lot of JS jump backs JSs, and just making it so that whenever Ferf gets into like a certain range, can just do 6H and get these big combos that we're seeing here.
Yeah, and look at that damage too. All from that one counter hit. That was a burst too. How we got that corner was a burst.
Right.
Like, so one good burst and you literally won the match, like, or the round.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because Ramlethal not known for having great defensive options compared to Kai at least. So.
Okay, that's big. Mix. Oh, I like the run up throw, but it doesn't land again.
All right, does it again here. Oh, but misses a 2S to continue the combo, but it is fine. Still has the corner.
That wall's gonna break though pretty quickly. Gets out. See what Ferf does with it. This is another grab.
Oh, doesn't go for the OTG kill.
Yeah, no, that would have been free. Okay, but we find the air hit.
Yeah.
Ferf is like, I like where Ferf is looking for the mix-ups, the 50-50s, but we've gone for throw so many times at this point, and it's just not working.
Right. And that's a really good realization there. And it's like, can Ferf change up their defensive options just enough, use the system mechanics enough to change the defensive options so that they can keep Marquito out at the range that they need to be so that they can get their own game going. Nice 6P.
Okay, Persis, get off me. I'm not sure about that one, but you know what? You have majority stage control, and here you go. I like that.
Good damage here. That's going to be a significant chunk along with positive bonus here. We'll even out on life totals to end.
But not the toes.
Yeah, not the toes. Oh no, it's my toes.
Recharge.
Wow, the 5K doing work. Kai Gaming.
Oh my God, we got a sliver left. Are we surviving?
Yeah, there it is again. Another stun edge, doing so much work for Marquito. Now 2-1 up against Ferf and on match point.
And this is for tournament life. So.
Yes. I believe you are correct, 45.
Oh, basically doesn't get the punish.
That's so unfortunate.
Okay. Good low, but we're blocking. No punish again.
Oh, jeez. All right, just keeping it very patient, just staying out that range, because those far slash and heavy slash ranges for Ramthal is always very threatening, even against Kai, who also has a sword. But damn, them swords are huge.
Nice commentator's curse. That was perfect.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, that's what they pay me the big bucks for. They don't pay me the big bucks, but please do.
What a low. Nicely done. Okay, Ferf, final life. I like it. And that was and again, it was one bar slash, one heavy slash, and we got so much.
In the corner, here we go again. Sword on the ground here. Maybe Marquito can protect that sword for just a little bit longer so that Ferf has to play without it. And it's just barely returning back. Returns now. There's going to be a high damage combo at this point here. No!
It doesn't hit high enough.
Stuck a little bit too high to the wall there. You can't pin the tail on a donkey from there, Ferf.
And what a good anti-air from Marquito. Ooh, are we blocking? Jump back, I like it.
There it is.
Shock state and a knockdown. Dust in the car seat.
All right, can't get full confirm off that, but gets a soft knockdown and reacts appropriately. Good stuff from Marquito. First, trying to get out of the corner here, presses a button. There's going to be huge damage with the DP, and that will do it. Marquito takes it 3-1 against Ferf.
Good stuff from Marquito. You get to live a little bit longer. But damn, Ferf started waking up there. We saw so many missed opportunities. And those last few rounds looking a lot better, which I like to see. Because, you know, at least you, if you see the adaptation, even if it's that late, you got it.
Right.
Like, it'll come. Maybe that's tournament nerves. Maybe that's, like, remembering, like, you're not online. Like, you got to fight this player pretty seriously. Good, not bad, but Marquito, good stuff. The Kai looking good.
Right. And kind of, you know, it is not much in contention anymore. Most tournaments have gone to the standard of having a first to threes and whatnot. And I would say, like, that's overall been very positive to the community because, once again, this is, like, as you mentioned earlier, this is a game that you can blow up in very fast. You could just die, and that's just how the round goes. But I think we're seeing a lot more of these adaptations as we get to, like, most of the higher aspects of the tournament, the later aspects of the tournament, where people are playing each other for longer sets, are starting to adapt to one another and throw new things at each other. And it's very, very interesting to see that evolve between two players, that song and dance of violence.
Yeah, and something we're always talking about in Smash, and it's 100% guilty too. The more you can play your character like it's second nature, the better. Like, you need to play this character like you speak a language, because you can't sit there and think. You need to sit there and react. And we're not asking for insane reaction times.
Right.
We're asking that when you see something, you know how to respond immediately. Like, you know, oh, hey, I can punish that. I can't hit that. I should back up.
Right.
Like, I can convert this. All of those things are what kind of convert you from I can play to, like, I can dominate.
Right.
It's just adaptation.
And it's kind of like, so we have Teddy and Loona next. Loona, excuse me, apologies. Loona looking me through the camera saying, how dare you, Ryudo, you absolute moron.
See, listen, to our benefit, we don't have a bracket back here.
Right,
so,
yeah.
Like, we don't, like, I don't have my laptop set up, so, like, we can't see the names yet.
So everyone blame Tanner. If you have some free time in the chat, say boo, Tanner.
Tanner, you're cute, but boo.
Yeah, bro. I'm just
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have
I know what you're talking about. You see, I have to react to it properly without, taking the time to think of what the right answer is, Tanner.
Oh, I like that Loona spell Loona.
Oh, you like an actual, like the moon, Loona. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, good block. Everyone's blocking that today.
Ooh, yeah, holy crap. There's a lot of axles today, too, just in general. This is the third one, I believe.
Third one, yeah.
And in this pool, mind you, in this pool.
In this bracket.
All right. So here we go here. Teddy now on the defensive, bursting right away. Absolutely smart from Teddy. I like it. I reversed her names for some reason. Don't apologies for that.
Hey, we're in. How are we playing this?
All right. Trying to chase down here, but Teddy just very, very patient, playing the game as they need to, making sure that Soul does not get in as every means necessary. Burning meter to make sure that they even get, like, more real estate. That's really good from Teddy.
I like Loona. Jumped out really hard to see command grab there. There's a lot of awareness right now. Look at this patience we're in. This could be the end of your life if you're not careful. Speaking of, Speaking of, side swap, put him in the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, out of there. Look at that health buff.
Yeah, now they're back to basically even DP's the 2H chain, just like that. Damn, Loona.
Oh my god.
No!
Oh.
And there's no burst on Teddy's side, so this is just instantly 40% down, especially with the block Fafnir.
What a throw. You're going to have burst in a second, but if you're just getting thrown, what are you going to do about it?
Oh, this has been very, very hard for Teddy. Had such a good commanding first game, and now this second one, they find themselves running away from Loona, but they need to be able to open up Loona at the same time. Go Burst gets blocked.
But they're living right now with the pressure. Now Luna's got to work to get in. That moment, you got to hold this as long as you can. Unfortunately, we get caught by that dash.
Oh, tries to punish it upon landing, but you can't do that fast enough when you're that close to Axel. Just going to PRC here, trying to once again keep that distance. Teddy is trying everything they can, trying to be a Superman, but gets command thrown instead.
Damn. Good bars. Oh my god. That overhead was fast and we blocked it and then throw. It's like, man, you didn't have enough hands to catch that, like, unfortunately.
Oh my god, 6H again has officially killed our stream runner.
We could be doing forward slash, right?
Yeah,
but
right?
like, nah.
Oh, but the burst gets baited. Teddy's gonna bring it on back.
Okay, little dust to interrupt. Just pressure going.
Ooh, all right.
DP loops?
Yeah, ooh, all right. I like it. There we go, evening out here. He's looking really fresh right now, in a good position. Gonna get a little bit meter despite backing up. In Guilty Gear, for those of you who do not know, if you aggressively approach your opponent, you get extra meter gain. But if you back away from your opponent, that slows down. So if you have positive bonus, feel free to back up a little bit. You're still going to get meter, and that's very, very good for characters like Axel, Happy Chaos, and Faust. Blocks the DP at the top here. Gonna get maximum damage. Very good from Teddy.
Both those mind games, both players were in such bad spots, but Teddy holds on. Loona with a bad DP and loses round 1 of this game number 2.
Right now here, just a nice 2S there. Teddy seems to be waking up against Loona's play style here, and this is very, very good.
Good block on that overhead.
Oh, but jumps right over it, so that move's very interesting. Despite what it looks like, there are no hitboxes on the top half of that move. So jump in and punish it as you possibly can.
Good to know. I would have second-guessed that move.
Right.
I would have second-guessed that forever. Teddy looking good right now, blocks that. Viper. The mix. Oh, just holds on. I like that. Ooh. There it is, finally in. Ground Viper.
All right, gonna block the staff here. All right, yeah, gonna use time stop for this case. Tries to PRC. Oh, there was so much meter used here. And Loona's just gonna play super patiently, just gonna let that run out. Keep it very, very safe here. And now Teddy is just at a loss for meter, for burst. And Loona, whoa, that conversion from Loona jumping over to the other side, taking the corner, getting the mix-up at the same time.
That was a next level cross-up. Loona having fight every round, every step of the way. God, I love me some Guilty Gear. Oh, this should be big. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, say what you want about Soul players, but Loona's doing a great job just navigating this match with all the patience that is necessary to make sure that Teddy wears down their options and then makes that one mistake where Loona takes everything back.
Loona's just explosive, too. Like, an unbelievable amount of patience, and then he just gets this huge opening.
Yeah.
Are we playing it good blocking?
Yep. And there it is again, that very good patience from Loona saying, like, yeah, I'm not in a good position. I'm just going to block. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy here.
Look at this reward. Tries to be burst safe. Teddy goes for a late burst. Get some space.
Oh, now closes out the space here, trying to earn it back, trying to throw some new stuff at Loona. But Teddy getting air thrown for his troubles. Loona's going up 2-0 against Teddy.
My God, I keep thinking that, like, oh, Teddy's got a game, right? Wait,
right.
No, they're this close. And a character swap, potentially.
Interesting.
Hey, where are we going? Viken. Oh.
Viken. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe at the point in the game where we're saying, yeah, I'm not used to the new character. Hasn't been out all that long, which is fair, very understandable. But maybe just kind of getting to the point where it's just like, okay, I'm not feeling comfortable with the Axel matchup. I don't feel very strongly to it. Let me use a character that if you do approach me, I get the punish right off the bat.
Yeah, and you know, like, maybe you're not as confident in this character, but if your tournament life's on the line, hey, you know what? Throw it out.
Right.
See if it works. Oh,
my
again.
God. Yeah.
You're not throwing it out.
There's no answer to that. Oh, no. Oh, DPs again. Just Loona smelling blood in the water right now. Just going in like a shark, fading out everything. And Teddy is just at a loss for options here as Loona goes into the super wall break.
Oh, my God. What? Loona just Loona just knows. Luna's just
knows.
like, oh, you're gonna press the button, I'm gonna kill you.
Right. I see you're picking this character not because you're more confident in it, you're scared, you're a little bit more desperate. I'm gonna use that to the best of my ability and make sure I lock you down and don't give you the opportunity to play. But that is exactly what Teddy needs to do here. Slows that pace down.
Okay, doesn't go for the overhead, crosses up and finds that hit. Oh, got another forward slash.
Yeah, 6S is just doing so well there, 45.
Oh,
And a bandit bringer to steal back the round there.
Yeah, Teddy went to bed. Loona just knew, like, that is a predator. Like, that is a predator. Like, just the moment there was an opening, Loona just caught you and just literally ran wall to wall. Just took it. That was intense.
Yeah, you saw in that second round there, the moment that Teddy actually got that counter and tried to follow up after it, Loona burst in, just went right back in. It's like, okay, what a minor inconvenience, I'm back in.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
I dare you.
Yeah, just absolutely brutalizing the opponent there. But sometimes that's what you have to realize about certain players, certain play styles, and how people play, is to say, I know why you picked the character, why you changed the character. You have to show me that you can actually handle the situation that you were stuck in the first place. If you can't get over that level 1, I have no reason to show you anything different besides harder level 1.
That makes me want to play, like I don't like Soul's cool. I like Soul combos, but like I don't really want to play Soul. But when I see someone play Soul like that, I'm like, I want to do that. Like, if they can make me want to play their character, they're doing it right.
Right.
Like that's just, God, that's fun.
It's always been a big thing, a big sign of Guilty Gear in that regard, because it's always just like, you have people who play characters, you can always have people who play characters in very different ways, and so you get like kind of different faces of how people approach the character, like the same tools, same everything, but they feel like it solves problems in different ways. So you'll get those very aggressive souls that you see more commonly that attracts those kind of players, but sometimes you'll get that more, as we saw in the Axel matchup, that patient soul, that I'm going to get that one shot, but I want to make sure that one shot counts when I get there. And we saw from both sides, Loona has all of that and can kind of turn the knobs into gauges while looking back at the audience for their approval, like he's on The Price is Right.
Oh God, those what's the dive called again? The flaming dive from Soul.
Oh, Bandit Bringer.
Bandit Bringer.
Yeah.
Did the Bandit Bringer to DP?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, all right, you're feeling yourself.
Right. You're a little bit too saucy here, but hey, if it works, you can call it martial art as long as it works.
Hey, look, a character I play.
I can't believe it. You play the Eagle.
Yeah, Birdman out here.
Birdman, yeah. So we got Stone Cold Ryan Meyer versus SciJo. SciJo, a huge representation and fan of Famlethal. And Stone Cold Ryan Meyer playing anyone who does damage.
Good. Are we letting it rip? I love this May coloration.
It is a really good May color.
I want that hoodie in that color. It looks so good.
It's so good. Yeah, if we had alternate colored hoodies for May, I'd probably buy a full collection of them.
Yeah, I buy the rainbow.
Oh, but 6P there, starting with SciJo here. SciJo is a Guilty Gear veteran. I believe his first breakout fighting game, I would say, is Guilty Gear XR. So very familiar with kind of like the general options in Guilty Gear. Stone Cold Ryan Meyer, very Street Fighter player, has no respect for the opponent and likes to do as much disrespect for them as he can. And you're going to see a lot of that playstyle here, I'm sure.
I love to see that from May. I always tell people May is a better Blanca. In so many ways. Okay, can't get a Dolphin that goes for a heavy Dolphin, finds that hit. Yeah, keep it burst safe. No, just misses the heavy slash, gets thrown for it.
Yeah, despite the life deficit, you see Stone Cold Ryan Meyer still going in full force anyway, but SciJo keeping it cool there, taking the first round.
And what a kick. Calls out the anti-air. I like the delay.
Nice punish with the 5K.
And that's one of the moves I don't see enough May players use, but Arisagawa-san is so good at forcing jumps, forcing options. Telling the player, like, hey, play with me. You gotta fight me.
Right. Keeping it locked down to a very specific situation that May players can really capitalize off of. They love when the opponent wants to try to do anything to escape May.
What an answer.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Yep, and doesn't actually go for the super despite the 100-meter, but that's absolutely fine here. So SciJo is in such good shape right now. They can kind of do whatever they want and feel very good about their options.
I like that Stone Cold's going for some of these crazy RCs, trying to make something happen, but SciJo's just stays Stone Cold.
Right, yeah.
Just goes like, all right, bet I can punish that.
Yeah, this is easy.
Crouch S? No, just takes the heavy slash.
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, it's all you can do now thanks to the changes. Mid-screen, you can't get much off of a overhead kiss without canceling it.
It's crouch slash dolphin and like heavy slash. So, like, that's it.
Yeah, and so, you know, I don't know if StoneColdRM is still putting a lot of time into this game, but may not remember it exactly if they have not put them full time into the game quite recently.
Like the float with the kicks into a super, that's a lot of damage.
Yep. And it's very good to use against Mei because Mei has a lot of guts in this game, but that super does so many small hits, guts barely takes effect ever.
Ah, what a great round from SciJo. Just throws StoneCold in the corner and says, "You're never leaving." Okay.
Well,
oh, doesn't continue the combo. Opts for pressure.
Trying to jump in here, trying to push back to the corner here. Oh, I like it. SciJo has been up to this point doing the level all 3 Rekkas, and now finally doing 2 Rekkas to kind of get a little bit of a mix-up in there. StoneColdRM not ready for it.
And not at all. We'll find an opening. RC's back. It's going to work. No, misses that follow-up. Oh, no.
All right.
Run up throw, short.
Overhead Kisu. Oh, yeah. See, I think that's what it is. StoneColdRM not used to the new changes. Maybe not sure what the capitalization off of that is when there is barely any. Like you said, just a 2S into Dolphin.
And if you have bar, 2S, the Dolphin can be a corner carry.
Yeah.
And you can get kills off that, but unfortunately not able to utilize anything from it. Jumping heavy slash connects.
Oh.
And you'll never believe this, but the Mei Dolphin.
Right. Never seen that one before 45.
Damn.
All right, trying to get out of here. Trying to keep a little bit of spacing here, but StoneColdRM just playing with utmost disrespect, wanting to rush that ass down. And doing a great job of it so far here. But SciJo, ooh, keeps talking the donuts here.
Actually hit out that anti-air Dolphin, I think that might have been.
Yeah, I got the startup of it too. You're absolutely right.
There's no iframes on that move, so.
It just feels like a DP. It's a Dolphin punch, but it's not a DP.
Oh no,
my
the
gosh.
super misses.
Yo, Mamma Mia, here we go again. There's so much damage here though. SciJo's gonna try to keep it up.
Okay, good block. Okay, burst says, get off me.
Nice throw. Nice throw. Good punish. Oh, just slam jams. Can't confirm off of that. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but the 6P, SciJo on point.
SciJo now just 1 game away and looking sick. Like,
Right.
This is clean Ramlethal. There's good mix. There's good buttons. There's good awareness. Oh, and the swap.
Right. And one thing I will say about SciJo is that you're probably seeing a lot of that 6P actually landing. And that's because SciJo, once again, starting on Xrd, played Ramlethal and came a little bit later in Xrd, so didn't even play like the first iteration of
The
Ramlethal.
busted
The busted
Ramlethal.
Ramlethal.
Yeah.
Came in and is like, I like this Ramlethal character. Wow. Sure is not exactly keeping up with the rest of these cool cats, huh? So, and with that includes the 6P, unfortunately. That was not very good, and SciJo just had to figure out how to make it work the best in any situation. And now that 6P actually works like as a universal thing, SciJo is just getting mileage after mileage on that, just using it so freaking well, reacting so well with it, and it's working very, very good.
And a swap to Anji of all characters.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm very curious to see, because this, to me, does not scream a StoneColdRM character.
Oh. Hitting the gut with that sword. We got the corner, though. Gets the low.
All right, rushing in here. Very nice. Using those big normals and those guard points as best they can, but StoneColdRM not really getting their game going quite yet here.
SciJo, I like the juggle. To break the wall, what are we doing?
All right, let's see what's in the Okazeme here. SciJo's going for very basic Okazeme. Gets a throw here. Yeah, and just that does so much damage on OTG. OMG. SciJo is almost GG going to match point.
Has to do something with this round, and SciJo's just looking so clean. This is an unstoppable amount of pressure.
Oh.
Counter hit goes for the anti-air, not finding anything. That's not a good look. Oh, no, this is a very bad look.
Right, those sandals are going to keep you standing there very long, Anji. You got to do something with that. Put some socks on or something, you sick freak.
Damn.
Damn it.
What's with us just going after people in sandals today?
It's cold.
You went after Happy Chaos, me, and now Anji. Like,
We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that.
Oh.
Right now, the StoneColdRM has to worry about staying into the game here, trying to get warmed up to Anji, but SciJo still fighting their hearts out here. Gonna get caught by that Ko right there.
He's in a horrible position.
All right, let's butterfly
I was
out.
gonna say, it's gonna stop.
What an air throw! SciJo again showing that original Guilty Gear skill coming out on fleek right at the very end there. Great stuff to SciJo, taking it 3-0 against Stone Cold Ryan Meyer.
God, SciJo looked perfect. SciJo, like, that's just clean round throw. That throw tells you how aware we are.
Right,
Right, like
exactly.
you're thinking with the whole brain. You're like, oh yeah, I bet they're gonna jump, die. Like just call it out.
Yeah.
Damn, some good ass Guilty Gear.
It's some good-ass Guilty Gear as always, and I'm so happy that you're all here to join us for this good-ass Guilty Gear. Hopefully you're all having a good time. Let your folks know, let your friends, let your family, let your dog know that we are here at Akihabara Arcade.
And it's I gotta tell you, this venue, if you've never been here and you're in Colorado, sick. Arcade
Whips.
games everywhere, good drinks. The vibes are great. They play my favorite band over the stereo.
Were they playing Anamanaguchi? Yeah, I took a guess. I took a guess because I heard it yesterday, and I was like, just vibing at the bar, like, do you want anything? No. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. They were playing Scott Pilgrim. For those of you who don't know, by the way, they're on tour playing the Scott Pilgrim OST, and they will be in Denver next month.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to it. They're playing at Meow Wolf too, so that's gonna be ultra awesome.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Bye, stream. Take care.
We gotta go.
Damn, I couldn't get all my body off the camera. Oh my God. That's the best news.
Yeah. Check it out.
That's the best news.
I would say, like, right after this block, check it out right away because I know the Saturday tickets are out, but the Friday tickets were still in when I looked about 2 weeks ago or so. So check that out.
I think Steak will let me miss an ESF to go to.
I believe Steak will be okay with that. And Steak might be like, we're canceling ESF because I gotta go to the Anamanaguchi concert. I gotta listen to play one of my favorite game OSTs of all time.
Oh God, I was listening to them on the way here.
Yeah.
Like that's, oh man, that makes me so happy. But come out to Akihabara, Westminster. It's the Denver area near Boulder. You come through.
Yeah, come on through. We would love to have you along with the crew that is doing what they do in here. We're having a great time here playing Guilty Gear Strive, but also plenty of other games. We have Dragon Ball, Plus R. I see some Virtua Fighter going on. We have some Grand Blue Fantasy going there too. Melty Blood in the back there.
Yesterday was Grand Blue. There was Smash. There was
Yes.
Street Fighter 4. And then tomorrow we got Tekken, Soul Calibur, Virtua Fighter, KOF.
Yes. And we still do the old school games with the ST and the 3s, so that we all...
Third Strike for life.
If it's a video game, we love it here, and we would love to have you all here too. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm happy to be here commentating for Winter Showdown 8.
I get to see the other character I play? Tell me you're an Eno player. Please.
Don't tell lies. Tell the truth. What are you feeling, my friend here?
Come on.
Yatterman versus Voltiyon. So we saw Voltiyon a little bit earlier, but Yatterman probably sitting out here already. Looking at Eno, considering life choices.
Don't move to Soul. Eno's right there.
You are hurt. You are hurt by that. Don't move the soul.
Man,
Don't move the soul, they said.
I don't have a problem with Soul. He's like Captain Falcon and Terry Bogard's love child. I like the character, but Eno rides a guitar. She's a witch that rides a guitar.
She rides a guitar.
It's the sickest thing in the world. Heavy metal witch. I come from New England. Listen, that's like we have concerts in Boston, and we have witchcraft in Salem. Put it together, Eno.
I was wondering how you were gonna come to that point. I come from the Northeast.
What does that mean?
Is that just something that happens out there, or they're just witches on guitars?
Boston and Salem.
Yeah, you brought it together in the very end. I'm legitimately impressed. But at that first instance, that first opening, I was just like, there's no way that this can be brought together sanely, right? You're just gonna say like, that's just a national holiday.
And you know what? If you think that opening was sick, play me in a fighting game. Sorry.
Yo, everyone, shouts to 45. Really keeping it down at X45X on Twitter. Funny as hell. Absolutely charming and adorable to boot.
Thank you. Oh, God. It's so nice. I got to come out to more Guilty.
It's like I have to make it out to Smash more often too. So
fair enough.
We got to just trade places on. So we just got to have like a Colorado trade, like a draft pick. And then we got to switch teams. I got to be the new Smash face now.
Oh God, it's fun. I think Guilty. I actually just made a video.
Oh,
called,
okay.
I don't mean it as a show, but it's about how Smash doesn't play like an anime fighter. Mm-hmm. And in there, I make a point about Guilty Gear plays a bit more like Street Fighter than it does like Blaze Blue or Under Night or Melty.
Okay.
And that, like, it's about finding specific normals that you get specific rewards from. And that's how Smash plays.
Yes, yes.
And I usually make fun of Smashers for trying to play it like it's Melty Blood. Like, they try to play it like it's Marvel. Like, I got a jab. Like, yeah, you got a knockdown.
Yeah. No. You see, you want to use your one good move that covers 7 situations and use that to get a knockdown so you can keep playing. So you get that knockdown situation to chasing down their next text option. You don't try to jab into whatever to keep yourself alive and safe. You're missing that point there, unfortunately.
Yeah, in Marvel, you press jab.
Yeah.
And they die.
Yeah, you press jab, you start everything from there. The scaling's not too bad. You press jab in here, that's so you don't die.
Yep.
But your opponent will probably still like, I'm basically like, I'm -1, I'm still pressing a button
Yeah,
here.
no, Smash is most similar to Tekken and Guilty Gear right now. Strive specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. But so when people are trying to find a game they like, if they like anime fighters, play Smash 64.
Ah.
Smash 64 is like a platform fighter as an anime fighter.
Okay, I like your thinking on that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I can see that too, actually. I can see that too, because there's just, here's your one big move that leads into your good situation, and that's just all.
Oh no, Kirby landed a down air. Oh no.
It's like basically any move in that game almost.
Dude,
Kirby and landed an up tilt on my shield. Well,
wait, hold on, wait. I got Jacko at least.
oh.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine now. You're good.
I don't know enough about this character, but I love watching this character.
Okay.
Like, this is the character when I see the clip on Twitter, I'm hitting play every time.
All right, well, Jacko has returned here. Not an extremely popular character, but people like Ed Ventures out there keeping his character alive in very, very high tier senses. Just do a little bit of a button check here just to make sure everything is good. But damn, I love that Jacko color.
Yeah, no, I love that. The high contrast, the blood red hair.
Yeah. Oh, that is, dare I say, that's actually kind of sexy, honestly. It's really good. Yeah.
Like, if I had to dye my hair, I'd go that red.
Right, yeah, that would be it. If I could go goth, this is what I would do.
No, if I dye my hair red, it's just going to make the jokes funnier.
It's going to make the what?
The joke's funnier. My name is my first name is Bowser.
Oh, yeah. You're leaning in super hard into the whole thing.
It'd be so bad.
Doug Bowser sweating from Nintendo like, oh, thank God it's not me anymore. Woo. All right, so we're getting back to the character select here. Just doing a little bit of a button check, and we're ready to go.
So are we actually playing Jacko?
I hope so. they both end in O. What more do you want? They're basically the same character. Gold Lewis. There's an O in gold.
It's the O.
Oh, it's the O. It's the O.
O in the dictionary.
Yeah.
The definition is an expression of emotion.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it's the most complicated word in all of Shakespeare. Like, it's insane.
Well, now your wishes have come true, Bowser.
Oh, I got it. Do you know they weren't a Jacko player because they weren't doing crazy stuff in the warm-up.
Right. They was like moving around, make sure a button happens. I think that's what a core circle does, and the rest is good from there.
Good cross-up.
So Yatterman versus Voltiyon, both characters from mecha animes.
Yes, actually. Are they both Tatsunoko?
I think so, actually.
Oh my God.
I think so.
Yo, Tatsunoko versus Arc System.
Yeah, finally. I've been waiting for this game all my life.
I gotta say, Voltiyon's moving unlike anything we saw last time they were on stage. They're moving right now.
Yeah. Once again, Voltiyon's not a big counter hit starter mostly. They just like doing the mix-up as much as they can and not really aiming for the counter hits. But Yatterman here is keeping on some pretty solid pressure, trying to block out situations. Not getting a full confirm, that's absolutely fine. But Yatterman is still staying on top, which is what Ino needs to do.
Oh, no, and has to block, and this is the worst thing as an Ino player.
Oh! Blocks the YRC there, Yatterman saying Yatta as they win the first round here.
That's like the worst thing you could ever do is get your YRC blocked. That's just,
You spent 50 meter to get counter hit started.
You spent 50 meter to lose the round.
Right, it hurts, especially for Chip Zanif. That's more than enough damage for Chip.
Okay, forward heavy slash. Chemical up, send them out.
Yeah, looking very good here. One more mix-up could do it here with a good confirm from Yatterman, especially when they get the 50 meter.
And this is the worst position for Ino.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God. So that move is only invulnerable, I think, in the air.
Yes.
All right, like, I think the grounded version, you have a little bit, but that kick is not safe.
No, you have to punish it in a very specific way. Block the kick up and then hit right before the rest of the move comes out. the sound waves, I suppose, come out.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready for that. It's definitely a good knowledge check because I don't feel like enough people have grinded out that situation to be very, very comfortable with it. They maybe know like maybe the concept, but then like they hit in the air move and they're like, I don't know what to do with this. I just got one hit. And it's like, cool. Ino's like, I'll do it again.
Oh, gets punished for that. Stroke the tree out of the corner. Okay. Little air dash.
Stroke again. Oh, going for the super there. That might be just enough damage. It's not the most high damaging super in the game, but it will be enough here nonetheless.
Damn, what a catch, Voltiyon.
So now going in here, just trying to do a little JHJS situation here. Yatterman trying to keep it safe and keep Voltiyon out, but Voltiyon.
These strokes have done nothing so far. We've barely gotten anything out of them. Gets out of the corner with that one.
Yeah.
No movement, nothing to keep Voltiyon stuck there.
Yeah.
And you have to keep chipping the corner as long as possible, Zeno. You want that Ino round. Don't want them out.
Right, exactly. The less chip moves, the better position you generally are. And what Yatterman just needs to get there.
Good, Alpha Blade. The block in the overhead, but gets hit with the counter switch.
Oh, nice 6K at the end there. So one thing I'm seeing from Yatterman that's kind of being a little bit unfortunate, I think they have to kind of flex it out a little bit, is Yatterman's doing a lot of faultless defense, and just really having a hard time kind of catching up with Voltiyon because they keep pushing out Voltiyon further and further out, and also Yatterman will not have any meter to really play with either. So it makes it very, very hard for Yatterman to actually get any game started because Chip is so far away, they get another opportunity to do another Alpha Blade or dash in.
Yeah, and you have more block stun during it, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's just kind of setting you up for disaster. You want to maybe tap it of 1 or 2 in the early hits and then wait. But
or maybe they changed that in the past patch. I have something in the back of my head like they changed that in the last patch so that is even. It just costs meter, but don't quote me on that. Either way, it makes it harder for Yatterman to actually do anything to Chip.
Yeah. You know, like lives and dies by good bar usage.
Yeah.
You know, you might need to escape with it. You might need to open someone up with it. Okay, overhead. With the glove, can't get the follow-up hit from there, unfortunately.
All right, nice Alpha Blade again. Waits it out, tries to wait for the burst. Just gonna keep it very, very simple. Goes for the super.
Yeah, expecting maybe a dash in, but gets hit with that slash. Oh.
Yeah. And the big thing there is that Yatterman used the super in the midair trying to kind of be preventative of Voltiyon going in. But the big thing that Voltiyon is not doing is truly going in. So even if Voltiyon did what they're doing to get in, which is Alpha Blaze after Alpha Blaze after Alpha Blaze, it might have just gone right through the super anyway.
Ooh, hits the overhead. I haven't seen that yet today. What a juggle.
Nice, there we go. Getting the most damage out of it that he possibly can there at that situation. The stroke comes in.
Oh, goes for the overhead. Lovely, tries to block, but I think that throw is brilliant. Good work, Voltiyon. Still going.
Oh my God. Alpha Blade after Alpha Blade and the PRC with more Alpha Blade. Sir, there's an Alpha Blade in my soup.
There's Alpha Blade all over me.
Right, yeah.
Oh my God. Those little strings from the Alpha Blade, like they're just everywhere.
Right, yeah, it's just everywhere. Oh, nice block from Yatterman, but no punish, unfortunately. Yatterman might be able to get out of this corner here, and that's going to be really, really good. Alpha Blade does not get through the burst, but now Voltiyon is at a very good situation here, just being able to take control of the matchup and at this neutral point.
And unfortunately, Yatterman losing control of that corner is going to cost you not only the corner, but another third of your life bar. Can't be doing that much longer. Blocking. Oh, the stutter will find a hit.
There it is again. Surprise. Now, Voltiyon on match point.
Oh, wow, just calls out that jump.
Yeah, I'm realizing that Yatterman is not using a lot of JH when they go up to the air, so gives Voltiyon a lot of opportunity to use quick normals to make sure that Yatterman can't even dash forward safely.
Yeah, and that jump heavy slash kind of moves Ino. It's really hard to hit her. And so it's such a nice move for dealing with Chip. Oh, I thought we got out of the corner, but Voltiyon said, no, watch this, mix.
Right. All right, force the block here. Opts not to block the note.
Hey, knockdown. Oh, I like the mix. Can't quite find anything off that dust.
There we go. Nice 5-piece to prevent. That was so smart. That was so good. Oh.
Okay, Yatterman's alive. We're living.
Yeah, good 6 speed in that situation to go into the stroke there. That was very, very smart from Yatterman. Oh, but once again, Voltiyon just using these normal moves and Alpha Blaze so well that Yatterman, I feel like, is getting a little bit more used to what Voltiyon is doing, yes, but is getting more into Guest City rather than kind of familiarity with the character or the matchup.
God, Voltiyon finding so much damage. There's still a burst on Yatterman. And some bar, actually. Let's see what we can do with it. Doesn't follow up.
Oh, and it finally comes out. Let's rock this world.
Is that the end of Chip's life?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that super does an insane amount of damage for what it is.
We're awake.
Yeah.
Yatterman's alive. I like that one. That command grab is so rotten.
Ooh, a piece here.
I like to see a trade like that. A little clash.
Right. Clash of the Titans and Clash of the Moves here.
Okay, like the overhead.
Oh!
That's a punish. Juggle with it.
Nice. That was really good damage, and got the corner from that too. This is looking very good for Yatterman, but Voltiyon still keeping it strong here. Gonna use a meter.
I'm waiting for that Alpha Blade, but we
my gosh.
blocked it backwards. We're gonna whiff punish that one. Oh, I like this combo. Break that wall.
There we are, and that's going to be meter on Yatterman's side here. They're still very, very close into general life totals. Doesn't matter anymore, though. Yatterman now on match point. Once again, this long set paying off very, very well.
Yeah, I know the spacing's improved. Yatterman's playing those threat ranges a little bit better. Oh, I like that forward heavy slash, but it doesn't find anything. Okay, finds that Alpha Blade. Oh, that one gets blocked.
Right.
No, that one doesn't get blocked.
These Alpha Blades are doing so much work. Gets a block down, so not going to be a huge damage for Voltiyon.
Runs in, finds a counter hit. Super.
All right. Quick knockdown here. Going to get the corner off of it. Dashed in. Leaf grab. Are we going to see Alpha Blade again? There it is.
Good block.
The good block. They call it out this time, though. Yatterman gets the block. Good high damage combo. Oh, misses the very end there, but that's absolutely fine. This is still something that's going to keep Yatterman playing the game.
Okay. There's your knockdown. Overhead gets blocked. Oh my god, stand slash just gets a punish on some normal.
All right, that was so good. Good, great goal burst. Great goal burst. This is very, very good. Has to use every little bit of their meter. Make sure they don't waste it out. Will burst come back in time? It will not! Yatterman makes a comeback, and the audience is going crazy. Yatterman takes it 3-2.
That gold burst was the match. That was just... That, the YRC finds one button. Oh my god.
That was so insanely good.
And if that got blocked, like you were dead.
Right.
Oh.
Like even if they went up taking the next match, it's like cool. Now I'm much lower on meter, and there's not much I can do about this, and I have to hold the fact that Chip can do a lot of damage, a lot of mix-ups to me, and I can't burst out of it.
Yeah, no. Well, that was tense. Love that.
Yeah, that was really good. Great stuff to Yatterman, keeping it strong there.
And is that ChrisG?
That is ChrisG versus we got Chris versus Marquito now. This is like this be like an end of the bracket match, quite honestly. Maybe we'll get a confirmation.
This is for
top 16 winners also here. So yeah. This seems like the exact kind of match we would see at this point of the tournament here, and this is gonna be a good one. I'm very curious to see how Marquito deals with this Axel.
Going.
We're going to Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna change
checking our trophies real quick.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. How we
Gym
looking
regular,
here?
that's you.
Yeah.
That's so good. I'm so happy that
was insanely good. That was I got nothing to say to that. That was just that
That's
GG's. that was amazing. GG's. Oh gosh. But all right, here, this is definitely an all-eyes match for sure. People are really keeping their eyes on it in the background and whatnot. You can see over ChrisG's head, people kind of flowing in and out to view this one.
Yep, trying to figure out those audio technicals. They're not nice about what side's which.
No.
Like some of them have like a nice bright symbol on it, and that one doesn't. You gotta look. I like the commentator headphones because usually they can flip. Like they're designed like we don't care how you put them on.
Right. It's like just put them on. But even like you have like a mouth in the back of your head.
Yeah, Oh, I gotta let my back.
Oh, it is.
Actually,
you gotta go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you have a lot of opportunities to do that here. There's no wrong way to commentate, and that's why if you're out there thinking like, man, I want to do some commentary, hey, go for it. Get connected with some online specials, some
get to your locals.
Yeah, get to your locals. Get talking, because hey, we always need more folk out there to say the good words about the fighting games, and we would love to have you be a part of that. But here we are. We have NYChrisG, no C anymore, versus Marquito.
I'm excited to see more ChrisG putting in work with the Axels. Very professional Axel we got to see early on in this bracket. Marquito, of course, flushing it out earlier with the Kai.
Oh, and so there's that situation again with the blender there. And that situation you want, the answer you want with Kai, because now that I actually have started playing Kai, I've done a lot more labbing, is you want to do food arc. It will go straight over and counter hit Axel.
Yeah, I was curious. I'd be worried you could get hit front side, but good to hear that works.
Right, right. It'd be very, very scary there.
Oh, what an RC.
Nice. All right. There we go. Hard to punish that. Can probably do like a little bit of a stun that dipper there to punish that, but still not on it quite yet. Marquito is down 1 against ChrisG.
But I'm happy to see the patience still here, not getting impatient yet. Oh, good fireball. That's going to force ChrisG down, but
Yeah, throwing out that safety 5K there. Works as an anti-air, works as a normal, works as a basically a plus. That move does everything. All right,
it'll cook your dinner. Like,
yeah. Abayo.
There's a little standoff there. Loops.
Okay, gonna go for the burst. Has not much life left. It's at the end of the round. You might as well at this point, but ChrisG will take it 1-0 against Marquito's start.
Yeah, no, I want to see Loona fight ChrisG. But like the patience here from Marquito, it's the right idea. I'm seeing them play slow and wait for an opening, but ChrisG just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would say I'm not too surprised about that. I wouldn't be surprised as a specific matchup that Marquito is picking Happy Chaos for. Maybe not so happy with the Kai Axel matchup, which takes a little bit more finesse to actually work your way through.
Yeah, no, I mean, if Chris makes a big enough mistake, you have gun.
Yeah. Even if Chris doesn't make a mistake, you still have gun. You still have gun. But I am sure that ChrisG has probably been playing a lot of Happy Chaoses online, and probably some of the best out there too. Nice jumping gun. All right, so trying to get in here, just keep towards the corner here, but ChrisG has done a lot of the work putting Marquito into the corner here. And nice 2S. Ooh. Has to burst.
I like ChrisG not pressing buttons. Like, aware that a bad gunshot will get you taking a ton of damage.
Right.
Okay, what's the mix? No gun.
Nice throw tech 2 on top of everything else here.
That is so hard to tech. Good stuff from ChrisG.
Right. But you're seeing Marquito running out of bullets here, so Marquito's going to have to make a different option. Can't just shoot gun all the time. Has to reload it every now and then. Great clash from ChrisG and actually going to chain.
Holding on, not taking a bad reload, just waiting patiently. She gets to turn on the pressure, focus and send.
This is so scary for Marquito because they do not have any gun to mess around with. Oh, the gun misses and whips. There are no bullets left on Marquito's gun. ChrisG is in such a good situation. Going to keep just throwing out chain as much as possible.
Yeah, and no super to cheat a reload or anything like that.
Yeah, that's when the resources finally run out for Happy Chaos. It becomes unhappy chaos for sure.
It becomes such a rough matchup. Okay, first says get off me. Angry gun. Nothing.
It's like, yeah, as much as you would want to play the keep away game entirely with Happy Chaos, unfortunately, you need to be able to play some of that close game to get your knockdown, some of your higher damage combos, so you can reload the gun as much as you possibly can.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
nice
there we go.
Combo.
Yeah, that's working out pretty well there. Got a little bit of reload, has 3 bullets, and now almost at full focus here. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
there it is.
That's such a big hit. Doesn't take more from it. Oh, that'll be nice. Push in the corner. How's your blocking, Chris? Oh, pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Real good. Real good.
Real good.
There's the bomber there from ChrisG going up 2-0 against Marquito.
You know ChrisG's world class with adaptation that quick. That was in mid-set. That was mid-round adaptation. That was so fast.
Right.
Like, was able to go, hey, I can press buttons. Now I can't press buttons. And just Marquito wasn't able to keep up with that change.
Right, exactly. And we all know Axel's all about chain for sure. But pushing towards the corner, pushing out of the corner here, just using as many bullets as they can. But ChrisG absolutely fine with blocking that and just using that to rainwater to keep out of danger.
You know ChrisG play Marvel. That block is, you know,
right.
It's scarier. You know what to do here.
There ain't 2 of you. There ain't 2 of you. Nice, confirmed. That is so much damage. And I wonder if ChrisG could have done more for the intentional reset, but nonetheless, this is a great situation for ChrisG. Gets the command grab at the very end there. ChrisG is on match points.
I've seen ChrisG use the command grab twice the entire time I've seen him on stage. And God, keeping you that scared.
Yeah, just using it at all the right times, knowing when folks want to land, knows when they're getting kind of a little bit pensive, and it's just paying off so well.
Good blocks, keeps a big counter hit.
Yeah, trying to Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate there, but that's still fine. ChrisG still in a great position with that burst. Gonna keep the corner here with it. Now Marquito has so much that they have to answer for here. Jumps out of the corner, step one, but gets thrown right back into it for their troubles.
We have full focus and we got bullets. Oh no, this could be so bad. Thank God you blocked.
All right. Oh, but not caught on blocking. That's so unfortunate here. Gonna get a full confirm off this. One more mix-up will do it. Just gonna chain gang it.
And that'll do it. ChrisG takes that match definitively.
Yes, absolutely.
Damn.
And ChrisG will move into top 16. And Marquito still not out yet, but we'll be hanging out on the lower bracket side of things.
We'll see him soon.
Yeah. We'll see more of Marquito. We'll see more of that Happy K/Kai Gaming.
Oh God. Yeah, no, ChrisG is just that's some good Axel.
Right.
I played zoners for a long time now, and like you can tell when someone's got that cadence, that ability to just kind of go like, I'm gonna keep jumping in these places, and I do a late button, an early button, and just constantly keeping you on your toes. It's a work of art.
Right. And some people definitely do hate, zoners and everything like that. Feeling like it's kind of cheap that, it's really hard to make it in and everything. But I think it's just very important to note that it's like being able to cover so many options so quickly and so rapidly while trying to move in and outside of other characters' strong points and weaker points and setting up those situations mentally and physically taxing on your opponent is a lot of work to balance as a player, but also throughout your character. And I will say someone like ChrisG, like you said, the very veteran work, doing a lot of good stuff there.
Tempo control, you could write essays on how important that is in fighting games. And if you got that with a zoner, you're a force to be reckoned with.
You're absolutely doing a wonderful job there. So congratulations to ChrisG for making it top 16 out here. And we will be seeing more of him later tonight.
Trying to figure out what's coming up next.
Yep.
Tanner's looking around.
So look at Marquito coming back up here. Maybe going to like the loser side of things to qualify for top 16.
Good. Who else is on loser side that we should be seeing?
I'm trying to think who was the other person that qualified for winners. What was that match? That was oh, I'm blanking super hard.
Was it the Ram? Was that losers?
No, that was SciJo versus oh boy.
StoneCold.
StoneCold, yeah. I don't remember that.
This is why I should have pulled out my laptop.
Right. That's our fault. That's our fault.
That's on me.
Yeah, that's our fault. Guys and gals and non-binary pals, we fucked up.
We fucked it.
We screwed the pooch, as some folks say.
as SteakFox says, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. Oops.
Still,
oh my God.
Hopefully all still having a good night, staying warm out there, having a good time. We're having a good time here at Akihabara Arcade as the sun goes down, the drinks go up, and the excitement gets louder out there. Shouts to everyone who's watching both in and out of house. We're happy to have you all here.
I just took a look outside. It got very dark very quick. I was unprepared.
Oh.
I thought I was still going to see sunshine, apparently.
No, absolutely not. I've been looking out the corner of the window this entire time, just watching the sun go down.
Oh, I can't see that from here. I can see it like the player can, but I don't actually
you're not like tall enough to get over the wall and see what's going on there.
Oh, wait, it is just dark. Okay, so I don't have eyes.
Oh, you just don't have eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I should have known. I should have seen that coming.
I should have too. But learn something new every day.
This stream not sponsored by Red Bull.
It's not sponsored by Red Bull, but I need them.
But Red Bull, if you're curious, if you want to know,
you can come into our DMs on Twitter.
Right. You know where to find us. We'll be happy to help you out. All right, so we got Beesu versus Marquito. Looks like they're gonna go for the Kai Gaming Mirror, which I love me some good Kai Gaming Mirrors personally. I very much enjoy playing Kais against Kais.
Beesu picks the color that makes you think of Scrubs. Like this JD, and then
the show, mind you, right?
Oh, no.
Not Scrubs in general.
Well, to an extent. I've seen the Doctor I haven't seen the Doctor with the sword, but.
I mean, you might be a little bit worried, but.
Hi, you came in about your asthma, pulls out the sword.
You
asked with a question mark.
And using the sword very beautifully there, Marquito going straight for the positive frames, but Beesu acknowledges like, yeah, what would you do if you had positive frames? You would press another button, duh.
Oh, what a call out. It's a positive bonus. It's a pretty close game. Beesu still got burst.
Yep, this is looking very good from Beesu.
No,
They're
never
going to
mind.
use the burst there, but has 50 meters to speak of, and going to get a little bit more here off the corner. Definitely going to get full confirm off that, but oh, uses the 2S, which pushes out, unfortunately, at that point in the combo here, but great staircase confirmed down to standing into the wall break. Very good.
Beesu's confirms have gotten better since we last saw them on
Right, right.
Good.
Beesu, like, went into the time chamber and came back out. I was like, oh, I'm ready now.
No, tournament nerves are gone. I'm done shaking.
Yeah,
Check out my combo.
I got some extra sleep while I was in there, too. Ooh, great DP from Marquito, though. Great DP in return from Beesu.
Oh, look at this pressure. Oh, what an anti. Dude, Beesu's got the anti every time.
Yeah, these 6Ps are absolutely doing work here. Two Kais, burgers, and fries. Great 6H, though, as a starter here. Gonna go straight into the super here. Get as much damage as they possibly can off of it. That is very, very good.
All right, what's your mix?
Right, charge stun edge, great 6P again. Doesn't have enough meter to cancel, unfortunately, here. Just got a 2P back on the 2P match from Beesu. Nice Abare, but too good of Abare in some situations there.
Oh, God. Beesu finding an air hit, immediately getting some corner pressure. Let's see what the throw wheels.
Ooh.
Good block.
Yeah, that was very, very good. Nice 5D charge there, but still, on the other side, blocking it, super, super smart.
Ooh, oh, finds another slash there, but good DP. I like that.
All right, looking pretty good here, just pushing towards the corner. Beesu keeping up the pressure. Can't confirm off that. Just too far away from the corner. Nice. Same brain cell.
Same brain cell, same frame data.
All right, tries to slide on into the DM. So just DP's after it. Yo, what the disrespect?
Marquito must have saw the button on that RC. Oh, my God.
Right.
or you're just built different.
Right. Yeah. Marquito is definitely kind of player who is built different, though. That's for sure. All right, doing the pressure here into the corner here. Marquito taking the throw there.
Set up. What's the
Charge
mix of delay
again.
throw?
All right, one more for the road. All right, doesn't block the low, doesn't block the chain into the 2S there, unfortunately, and Beesu takes the first match against Marquito.
Yeah, Beesu woke up on the other side of the bracket, because, damn,
yeah.
this is looking good, Beesu.
Right, Beesu is just doing such a good job confirming to everything and making the most out of every single hit that comes out there. There we go again, gonna be good damage off of this. Can't use Food Arc right there, unfortunately, but still, has the corner, and that's sometimes what matters most in this workaday world.
What blows my mind about Beesu is the air control, right? Like, we're always jumping, but we're not obvious. We're keeping it mixed.
Right.
Oh, God, there's your knockdown. What's for breakfast?
All right, yeah, there it is.
We saw that. You got the Cheerios at the breakfast stand.
The ooh, the O. But we saw that a little bit earlier from Beesu, an attempt at that air dash, late air dash into JS, into throw, but did it a little bit early against Marquito, and unfortunately couldn't get the full damage out of that. But now, coming back in spades here, Beesu getting stronger every exchange.
Is that a normal juggle? Like,
yes.
to do that, that's hot.
Yeah, only on, I should say, shock state.
Okay.
Because the DP will hit up higher so you can confirm off of 2K or 2S.
Dude, Beesu's just on fire right now. This
right.
just we're up. We're here.
Right.
Marquito's the one that like I'm a little worried about right now. Like we're just getting mixed. We're getting called out. Every button is not working.
Yeah, Beesu definitely showing a lot more similar superiority against Marquito here in this match. Just being at every single angle that Marquito is just not ready for. Like the air dash JH is doing so much work against Marquito, even though that move is extremely anti-airable.
Yeah, it's a free anti-air for the whole cast if you're ready for it.
Right.
Marquito's got to start looking for him. What a slide. Okay.
There we are.
Lovely wall stick. Set up.
Can't do anything off of that, unfortunately, but still has the corner nonetheless. Marquito tries to go for the DP, but Beesu just absolutely fine. Keeping the corner. Nice 2Ps there. This is Marquito's chance. Has to make this work. Nice 2H. Decides the burst, and I'm kind of a little bit surprised. Oh, no! Miss input. Probably trying to do a stun edge there. Unfortunately, if you try to do a dash and stun edge, it will come out as a DP, but Beesu still takes the match regardless of that, now on match point.
Marquito definitely came up, like, definitely looking a little more alive right now, but okay,
there it is, there it is.
Okay.
Yes, there it is. Nice 5K meaty.
Throw off that, your mix.
All right, plus once again. Yeah, no meter on Beesu's side this time. Does go for the air throw, but Beesu double jumps to get out of the range of it. Very, very good. Oh, there it is again.
All right, Beesu, gotta be careful now. You gotta find a bait on this. Want to take this round quickly on Marquito. Oh my God,
6P, the God. And definitely gonna finish it off with a charge stun edge to make sure that Marquito has shock state on the other side of the wall here.
spacing from Beesu. I love this spacing, looking like Sam Show.
Oh no! Fell on the other side! Yeah, has to cancel it out. Has to cancel it out. Otherwise, they're gonna get so punished and killed off of that. This
Not
is
enough.
Not enough just quite yet. This is still...
Just a little tight.
All right, blocking for their life here, just trying to make the most of it. Nice, a bar right there from Marquito. Able to keep it in it. Just goes for a raw slide. Beesu has to burst here, but just broke ankles on Marquito. Doesn't have that ankle surge and goes down to the ground.
Nikes, dude.
Not the Nikes, my guy.
Oh my God, dude, I was Beesu good adaptation. Like that was impressive.
Yeah,
that was fast. But damn, Marquito a little too little, not enough towards the end there. But God, that was fun to watch. Got me tight at the end.
Yeah, that was just a lesson in oppression from Beesu there, just doing a great job against Marquito, kind of covering a lot of the options, throwing a lot of disrespectful options too to make sure that Marquito, if you're not responding to that, I have this opportunity to do all these things against you, and you're letting me get away with this. And when Marquito started catching on to that a little bit more, Beesu had no reason to stop at that point because things were still going pretty well. But ultimately, I think just Beesu was just too confident that they could not be stopped at that. And just
no, there was this, like, when Marquito started anti-airing, Marquito went for like a kind of cheeky jump back to deal with some of the pressure, and Beesu got this like anti-air on the rise of the jump. I was
right
like,
there.
oh my God. No fear.
Yeah,
no fear
absolutely
whatsoever.
not. So.
I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so we're getting that Voltiyon versus Ferf. Might be the last match in the bracket here before top 16, which would make sense if, well, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because they are doing top 16, so they shouldn't meet again, I don't believe, until at least top 16 or top 8.
Unless we're starting top 16.
Yeah, unless we're already in there, so we'll see what happens here. Please wait warmly while we try to figure out what the next match is, but thank you all for joining us so far. This has been a great time. Really enjoying the matches that we've been served up for the stream.
Yeah, no, this has been some quality competition. It's been fun to watch. And just look at that venue.
Right.
Everyone just chilling, watching matches, hanging out.
Right. Having a good time here, keeping the mask on as we do. All right. So what we have next up is going to be top 16. So we're gonna have a few minutes break, a 5-10 minute break here for you before we get started on that. So definitely get some stretches, get some water, get some dinner before you get to the top 16 here, because we're gonna be here for a significant amount of the night. But for now, we're gonna be signing off and passing off to our next commentators. But once again, I'm Ryuto.
And I'm X45X. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.